Well, greetings and salutations, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Dirty's Dungeon, which is number 5, I believe. How are we all going tonight?
Hey, number 5.
Good. Going strong
We're still alive.
Happy.
for now.
Pretty good. Number 5 is alive.
Episode 5, still alive. There we go. So, yeah, I've been actually forgetting to mention this for the YouTube purposes. If you do want to watch the video live, we are live every Friday night, so you can check us out on twitch.tv/dirtiesdungeon. Otherwise, for those that are watching the live stream, you can check us out on YouTube and then a whole heap of random numbers and letters. Just search for us. You'll easily enough to find it. Yeah, so last episode, if I remember correctly, was shopping montage, if anything else.
Every good game's got to have one, right?
Very much so.
We finished the adventure, we got the loot, we went shopping. Not that we got much loot.
No, well, speaking of the loot, you did manage to find yourselves a lovely manor to call home. I do believe there was some form of graffiti and the words dibs involved.
Someone making a nest?
Yeah.
That's right. Anybody larger than sort of 5 foot can't even fit into Eugene's room, so that's claimed.
Well, that little like study nook would be like a grand bedroom for Eugene.
That's right. But I've stuffed it with all the loose furniture, so that if we light it on fire, it'll go up first.
I think most of the fire will be happening in my area of the house, and I'm planning on putting in a few skylights, so it should be okay.
Maybe try to find the nearby well.
We should probably figure out where that is, shouldn't we?
Well, we've got an indoor privy. We're fine.
But that's,
make it a extinguisher.
that actually got me thinking the other week too. Was the privy being on the second floor? I don't want to be on the floor below.
Really hoping it's not just a hole in the floor. That's a huge design, like overlook.
And underneath is where the soup pot goes.
Yes, well, I'm sure we'll suss it out, because I'm pretty sure the kitchen was like... Oh no, the kitchen was to the south. Yeah, it's definitely right over the bar. Definitely right over the bar, so... Might need
What do you want when you're about to serve a drink?
We call this the... this is the mullet floater.
Richard's OH&S in Waterdeep. Do we need to be worried about this?
Well then, please.
I feel like it's the best closing time process ever. Those people who don't want to leave, you just get whoever has the worst poo out of all of us to just take a big dump. That'll clear everyone out.
We need that sign from the Jesters Guild.
Actually, the privies, there's 2 of them, are on the 3rd floor, looking at the map. And both of them, one of them is over the common room, the other one is over the hall.
Well,
So it doesn't even go to the tap room, but yeah.
Well, there you go. What else happened last episode? Some contracts were signed. Some debts increased.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I think we got dobbed into some kind of dirty job too.
Oh, yeah. We're running out of time, actually. That's what we have to do this session.
Well, it's still about I'd say midday, 1 o'clock on the.
Well, I've gone wandering off to the temple anyway, so
That's
that
true.
was the last thing I did.
And I've got to cook up a meal for us.
No worries.
Leftover brain.
Essentially.
I'm busy.
I need to get
Or was it
planning.
the eyeball? It's eye and brain soup.
That's right. The jelly bits are just added texture.
Well, I think we'll start off tonight's episode with Dean.
well, like I said, I'll head over to the temple. I've probably been there plenty of times before.
Yes,
Probably
so
well known there too.
yeah, so being someone of a studious nature and being very interested in saloon, you make your way over to the House of the Moon, which is on the Seaward, south side of Diamond Street, between Sea-Watch Street and the Street of Whispers. As you make your way there, nothing interest happens. It's during the daylight. As you kind of pass through the marketplace, you do notice a large abundance of guards around and talking to a few vendors and that. But nothing of your concern. Continue your way around to.
I'm sure it isn't.
No, nothing that you would have been involved with or anything like that. But you make your way towards Diamond Street there, and as you kind of like careen around the corner, the House of Moon being one of the actual largest buildings in the area, standing about 23 meters tall, is the creamy greystone stonework and the domes on top of this center. You are amongst your people, so to say.
All right. So, just start going on in then. I'm pretty sure I know where the altar is to sort of, do a bit of a prayer and offer a donation. Where's my inventory? I will do that first if no one stops me on the way in.
No, so there are the I guess I believe they are the moon watch, or the watchers of the moon, which are the temple guards there.
So I'll just give them a greeting.
Yeah, and you make your way to the altar.
Yep. So I'll give a 2 gold offering. Say a bit of a prayer.
While
Try not to
you're
sneeze.
yeah. While you are praying, a hooded man comes and sits, kneels beside you, and also begins to give his prayers as well.
Oh, I'm not going to interrupt him. That would be rude. Okay.
Should
Yeah,
listen
so-
into his prayers.
No. Like I said, it'd be rude. So once I've finished, I do want to find the armory, I suppose. I want to sort of see if I can't get a holy symbol shield. So just one of the shields that I can use as a holy symbol as well.
No worries. So, do you ask for directions in the temple, or?
Oh, I should know my way around, I would have thought, seeing as probably, I'm the Dean's Dragonborn, which is why I got the name Dean, is because everyone called me the Dean's Dragonborn, so I should theoretically know my way around quite well. So I'd probably know if there's such a thing in the church as the quartermaster. I'd probably know where to find him or her and ask him if I could, what I would need to do to sort of acquire such an item.
No worries. Give me 2 ticks. I actually had something saved for this.
Failing that, I probably need to see a higher level priest to just sort of say that, Saloon has blessed me. I feel her presence. She answers my prayers. I'm now a cleric.
There's got to be some sort of hazing ritual, right?
Yes, that's
Some initiation, some ceremony, yes.
That's right. Probably involving a paddling.
No. Not in this temple. This temple is the temple of the moon goddess. We worship, self-reliance and stuff like that. So they're just going to throw me off the top of the tower and see if I float down.
I suspect, therefore, you're going to be mooning while the paddling's going on then, huh?
Oh yeah, good.
You didn't think I was about to. I was like, I picked up on that there. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Remove the stone of shame and bring on the stone of triumph.
Yo!
Sounds like who is she? The mistress of pain? Is it Ilmata or is it? Oh, her name escapes me right now. But paddling as an initiation process sounds like a completely different different group of.
Different worship there.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Where is it?
Do they wear leather? And not very much of it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm getting my gimp mask.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, where's the ball gag? We need it now. Shut us up! Shut us up!
So, as you wander around, you do find one of the acolytes in the temple, and you would know this acolyte as someone that is in charge of the armory.
Okay. And here we go. What's his name?
I should have thought of this, but unfortunately.
Greetings, brother. How are they today?
Oh,
Let's not worry about names. We know each other really well. We've known each other for many a year.
So, just for context, I've spent all afternoon because I knew Dean was going to the Temple of Saloon. I did so much research on this. I have pages, and I did not come up with 5 different names. So that's on me. But this is let's call him Edward.
Brother Edward.
Yes.
Greetings.
And may the light shine upon you, brother. What can I...
The light has shined upon me. Saloon's answered my prayers. It has been a long time coming. I
Yes.
feel at one. I feel with one with her.
Yes, it has been a very long time coming. And just let all know that who the light shines on is always welcomed here.
Indeed. So, I've come to take my prayers, take my sort of vows, and be initiated. I was hoping to also acquire a shield of Saloon to be my holy symbol.
Excellent. That is fantastic to hear. I will have to get Nithidra Suri down here at once. He will like to oversee you taking your prayers and your... Oh, sorry, she. She would like to come down and see you take your prayers and vows for Saloon.
I would be most honored. I shall wait in the atrium, I guess, then.
Please do. And takes you, leads you into like a isolated kind of chamber there with an altar and symbols of like of a half crescent moon, candles, everything like that in there.
Single door entry and exit.
Pretty much.
A handy bucket of water close by. No, I really should do a prank now. It's got to be serious. No pranks.
must be.
Must contain the
Must.
chaos.
So, a few moments pass by as you sit there, kind of like scratching your hands, like refusing to give into the temptation of mischief.
Oh, you said there was candles in here, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing with dermatology and I'm making them brighter, dimmer, brighter, change color. So when they come in, they're going to be a whole rainbow of different flames all around the room. Just because I'm bored.
You're going to get booted out on your first day.
worries. So as time passes by, a human female enters the room, and she announces, "You are accepting the light into your life."
So I'll give a deep bow and say, "Indeed, my lady, I have felt the call of Saloon, and she has answered my prayers. And so now I've come to take my vows."
Before you do, please let us pray to Saloon together.
Indeed.
As you both go up to the altar and she kneels down in front of you, in front of the altar, follow suit.
Yep. Without hesitation.
No worries. As you begin to pray, suddenly there is a blinding white light. You feel this heavy pressure building amongst your in your chest as what seems to be all around you just vanishes into blinding white light. And I have something for you. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear this soothing, soft voice and somewhat calming. You feel no fear being blinded, almost crushed under this pressure. Let all on whom my light falls be welcome. Does my light fall upon you, Septarian Darthroth?
Septarian
Septaria Darthroth.
Roth. Hey, I'm a Darth. Excellent. Are you talking to me?
I see only one here. It is you and I. My light falls upon you. Do you answer?
Yes. What? What did you call me?
Septaria Darthroth.
I thought my name was Dean. Everyone called me Dean. But yes, sorry. I humbly, yes, your light falls upon me. I graciously accept it. Sorry, I forgot my place.
Septaria is your birth name. Darthroth is your chosen path.
Oh. Path? Well, what do you mean path?
All my children on this earth and plains are set upon a path, and to this very day our paths have crossed.
My lady is most gracious in giving me my path. I thank you. I will endeavor to shed the light of your glorious ways along the path as I move towards my destiny.
I see my faith in you was not misplaced. I have seen great promise in you. And as we speak, the balance between dark and light is falling to one side. The followers of Shah are spreading and are infiltrating. You are tasked to bring balance back to the light. And like that, you are unconscious. So, other people, what are we up to?
Dom, before we move on, can you just spell my last name for me? My first name. No, both names actually.
So S-A-P-I-E-N-T-I, and your last name is D-R-A-R-O-T-H.
D-R-A-R-O-T-H. Septari Darthroth.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
I spent a long time picking that one. So, Everett, Elvilda, Eugene, Wivy, what are we up to?
I've got a gazer body on a spit, rotating it over a fire in the kitchen.
And
I'm probably out and about, looking for different spell components and things, so I can add some spells to my spell book.
I'm installing a skylight while Henry has a little cloth and is going around cleaning things for me.
and Wivy?
I need to start getting a headway on this whole black network thing, which
Yeah.
I've accidentally stumbled into somehow.
No.
So, I'm thinking I'm going to need to go talk to Everett.
Well, Everett is out and about, I'm guessing, in the alleyway there, so I am going to bring everyone to that. Where is Troll Skull Alley? There we go.
You know?
And for some reason, Elvilda is inside a random house.
Oh,
Artificers just do that. She's checking their security systems for any weaknesses.
I meant to be installing a skylight. Where am I now?
I just put you back in Troll Skull Manor.
On the roof.
I mean,
With
I
a
guess that's
saw.
where it would be. Got to make sure that everything works from both sides.
Yes, it generally does help.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are we up to?
Here we go. So I'm just doing my split window thing right now so I can see everything. There we are.
On my
All right, so I'm gonna. So Everett, what you're looking for are spell components, are you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Sorry, Dom, am I back at Troll Skull already?
Oh, you're just there for the sake of it, but no, you're unconscious in the house of the moon.
Cool. I can
We
look
just
around
need
and
to
see
be
where
able to
everyone is. Yay!
Yeah,
I'm going into the wall. Upper tower! There I am, unconscious upper tower.
yeah, that'll do.
So Everett, look, this whole business with the Xanathar and the Zentarum, it's coming to a crossroads, and I think that you might be key to helping fix this.
Okay, and please elaborate.
Well, as I think you know, they are going together at war, and well, given our proclivities and being involved with it, beforehand going into the sewers and how they're crossing over, like it or not, we are involved to some degree now, and these are people you just can't say no to. You say no, that's it. You might as well not be in Waterdeep anymore.
Okay.
We need to go have a little look around for one of their orchards in the farm district. And honestly, I'm gonna need to get the help for scouting out for everyone, because thankfully, at this stage, they've only talked to me. But that really means that I can't be seen around there.
I think I get the gist of what you're saying, but just so we're clear, I have two priorities. The first one is my research. Unfortunately, my research requires enough funding. And the second is my life. So I am okay to go along with some of these things, sure. But if it interferes with my research, or if I feel hopeless in my chances of survival, then I may have to stop going along with things.
I can promise you this: I will not put you in direct danger. All right, you will not end up at the risk of dying for it. But secondly, if we can do this, think of the connections that the network has. I mean, just from the name alone, network. What we can pull together research-wise out of that one, it's going to be worth anything else you can get there. And I think you'll find that we'll be able to get you some more spell components like those pearls.
Yeah, maybe.
He doesn't sound convinced.
It is Wivy.
Yeah. Even without rolling, I still got like a 4.
I'll go along with it now. But unfortunately, I only have enough to learn one new spell, so I'll just decide what that is.
Dealer's choice. Take the spells whatever you deem necessary. And I'll give you a hand trying to pull up the others.
Yeah.
Alright. Now I need to get the others in. Who am I most worried about trying to convince? Because they have to go last. They have to go last once I've got everyone else on board.
I feel like
It's
that's
like,
a
you're going to be most difficult. Well, everyone else is on board, so you have to come along.
yeah, pretty much. My halfling buddy's always going to be on there.
Yeah, there's no danger there.
Oh yeah, you've always got my back.
Just got to get his attention, and he'll be all over it.
I just need to get like a pocket watch and like shine the light into the vague directions. Like, I need you over there.
I feel like Alvilda and Dean would be the ones that would be hardest to convince.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out who's hardest. That's where it's going to be really difficult.
Well,
Does that
one's at
mean
the
you
temple,
thought
the
I
other
was
one's on the
the
roof.
idiot? Like,
Yeah. And I'm going to need to find something on that one to bring it in. But yeah, no. If I can rely on you for this one, and it's purely legwork.
could I ask a small favor of you?
Yeah.
Can I have a few gold?
What do you need?
I just I don't know, don't have quite enough to get all the components I need for this spell.
No, that's all right. All right, hang on. Let me check my pockets. All right. Oh, jeez. All right, I've got a. How much total is that? Does this thing have like a total? All right. I have 12. How much do you need?
Just 3.
Done. All yours.
And I'm not gonna. Everett won't tell you how much gold he has, but he has 47.
Not for long.
Take the 3.
I like whatever it's doing. It's like, okay, so we can't guarantee that we're getting paid, but we can take money from Wivy.
Yeah, okay, don't need it.
Yeah.
There'll
With that,
always
I'll
be
hang
more
out.
to make. All right.
Speaking
How
of
do I convince Elvilda?
Hey DM, speaking of components,
Yep.
do we need components? I thought just a spell focus covers that, or if it needs
Yeah.
components, we have to buy them.
I think so. Initially, I was having a very big discussion about this. A spell focus is, I'd say, necessary after the first time casting it. But to learn a spell, yes, you will need the components.
Yeah, so like, spells that don't require costed, like any component with a price on it, you need. Otherwise, arcane focus will cover that, or a holy symbol.
Ouch.
But for the wizard learning spells, I need to spend money on like inks and components and things like that. But
I
first
get
learning.
the inks. Yeah, I get the inks and the spells, learning the spells, but the actual spell component. So if a spell component says value 50 GP, 60 GP, whatever it is, that we need to purchase.
Yeah.
Anything else we've got covered. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so if it's like a thread or something like that, something insignificant, yeah, go for it. But if it's
We'll just
actually
say,
Yeah, the only one that looks like it might cost me something was a small silver mirror for Sanctuary.
does it actually have like a price on next to it?
that should be fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I will say, I have loved pouring through the player's handbook for a couple of the spells because you guys have you recognized the jokes that they've put in there for spell components? So, for example, detect thoughts. You need two copper piece. You need a copper piece, penny for your thoughts. For minor illusion, it's a piece of sheep's wool. Pull the wool over your eyes.
That's cool. I
A
didn't
whole
really...
bunch of them. Fireball is Batgarana and something else, which is effectively homemade napalm. I like the idea that wizards actually aren't magical; that they're just throwing things together.
Put some science into it. Yeah, sort of sleep is a pinch of sandman, or rose petals, or a cricket. I don't think a cricket's ever put me to sleep, but you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's at the time, but it's the thing that's keeping me awake. It's the antithesis of sleep.
Actually, if we think about them as the jokes, it's probably the game.
I hate you so much.
No, actually, I really like cricket, but a test match 5 days could put you to sleep
Yeah,
from
no,
time
I
to
gotcha.
time.
All right. So
I need to find a way to convince Elfilda. I haven't got anything right now. Please continue while I go back inside and think.
no,
I'll be dismantling like the pearls from the. Is it like a gold chain that they're on?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll dismantle those. But I'll only sell them if like it's they're not obviously being looked for, pretty much.
Not
that
you
you're
know
aware of.
Yeah.
Hot pearls.
But I definitely know they're stolen.
If you give Alvilda the chain, she can. I mean, if it's real gold, she can just melt it down, and that's one less piece of evidence.
Let me sell it if we're going to do that.
If
Hey,
you let it
we chop shopping a pearl necklace here.
you melt it down, and then you just make it into a little thing of gold, and then you sell it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm with you now. Totally behind you.
Yeah.
Just melt it down, put it over 3 or 4 lead pieces, and all of a sudden you've got even more gold. It's called
Counterfeiting too.
no, it's called transmutation. It's
They do
called,
that
we've
with
got the
silver.
alchemist stone here.
But any jeweler who's worth their salt will like feel the weight of it and be like, "Oh, there's something shifty going on here."
That's right. You could sell them to the armorer that Dean encountered last time.
Yeah?
True, but then I feel like I'd be taking advantage of him, and I don't know. He hasn't done anything to us. Isn't there someone we can screw over who actually deserves it? There's probably plenty of people, right?
Volo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Volo's got no money to buy it from us.
Yeah, it'd just be giving him this money.
He'll just take it away to sort of, try and paint it.
All right. Once my eyeball is semi-cooked, I'm going to bring it around to everybody at the tavern
Oh,
and say, "Hey guys, look, I got food for us. This is going to be delicious." I'll carve off a portion and offer it to Everett.
It's fine. I ate already. I mean, I'm on my way to town regardless. So.
Oh,
but-
okay. Well, that's good. More for you, Wivy.
What did you say this was again?
I think they called it a gazer. I'm calling it eye on a stick.
Okay, went in Waterdeep.
So you eat it?
Yeah, why not? Bring it on.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Here we go, first one for the night.
Yep. Let's see how we go. All right, roll it. Oh
Nice.
my god! I made a roll.
It's delicious.
It tastes like crocodile, which tastes like chicken.
Nice. This has so many flavors going around, but they're all the same flavor, apparently.
Ah, excellent. I will clamber
Notice he didn't
upstairs
kill Obadiah.
and yell through the hole in the roof. Mistress Alveda, I've got lunch here for you. Do you want me to pass it up with via Henry?
Yes. I'm sort of still on the roof doing some things, and you'll see these two spindly little legs come down, ready to lift the plate up.
Actually, you know
Okay.
what? Let me take it up to her.
Okay.
Yeah. I got to talk to her.
Well, obviously,
know what
I'm
you
the
think.
most difficult.
Well, you're not here.
That makes it difficult.
It's gonna suck.
Why are you making a hole in our new roof?
Fire safety, Eugene. It's the first rule of any kind of experimentation and combination of magic and technology.
It's true. Look, for what it's worth, you can't light something on fire if it's not there.
Okay. And what happens when it rains?
Well, I'm attaching a pane of glass so I can open up this glass pane when I'm working and shut it when it's raining.
Do you actually have a glass pane?
Oh, sure.
Not
I've got like
yet.
all of these little glass bits that have been fused together, and it's a whole thing. I
How
collect scrap wherever I can find it.
how big is this hole you're making?
Well, right now it's probably 1 meter by 1 meter. It's not super big.
Yeah.
I can't be too ambitious. I have to start small.
Something glass houses. All right. Yeah. No. Let's ascend up to the roof and bring Alvilda her food. And there you go. That's there for you. Now, I think we got something that we need to talk about.
Yes. I don't know if this is cooked all the way through.
I just ate
I
it.
think-
Totally tasted fine.
I've been
In
cooking
fact,
it for the last 20 minutes.
I'd like to take just like a little nibble of it.
Like Squidward with the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want me to roll Constitution?
Go for it.
22.
Yeah.
It is.
Nothing wrong with it.
Tastes like crocodile, which also tastes like chicken.
Oh, this is quite lovely. Thank you, Eugene. It's lovely.
No,
Maybe
that's
we'll
fair.
have to go down in the sewers and find some more.
Yes, maybe.
What do you mean? It's from the sewers.
Yeah. No. It's a simultaneous monotony in your mouth.
It's well seasoned.
It is very, very tasty, but I think I'll have to finish most of it later. I'm too focused. I'm nearly finished with this this little skylight thing.
Well, I'm gonna try to distract you from it for a moment.
Okay.
You remember that discussion where there was the revelation of the Black Network, well, knowing who we are now?
I do.
At this stage, look, they're wanting us to go against Xanathar. They've picked up on everything we've been doing.
Socket wrench. And I hold out my hand.
Socket wrench?
Yeah.
I don't know what a socket wrench is. Here.
You hand Alvilda a wrench, but it's like a monkey wrench.
This isn't what I
I'm
asked.
going to keep this then.
No, I'll be putting that back. It's the one on the end. It's got the little rust around it.
All right, get the right one and hand that one over. Socket wrench.
Thank you.
Hand her a crowbar.
No, I've seen what she can do with a crowbar. I'm not going to do that.
Especially not 4 stories up.
I threw it. And it didn't
Yeah,
hit.
not 4 stories up, Jesus. That's just
Be close by,
aggressive.
she's been peeling the roof off, so
So anyway, look, they want us to go through and, well, do something to stop their operations, or at least hurt them somewhat. Here's where the things get difficult, though. the Xanathar themselves, while I haven't had dealings with them, I have had a contact of theirs reach out to me.
Yes.
I can't be seen asking around for this information. So, look, as far as it goes, Everett and Emirate are willing to help me try to gather this kind of information. This way we can keep the Black Network off our back, both Xanatar and the Zentarum for it. I'm wondering, look, out of the two of them, I'm thinking you're the one who can, has the level head and will really be able to keep them on point.
Driver.
Screwdriver.
Thank you. I start just screwing in a few things, making sure it's all secure. Now, Wibby, I don't consider myself an overly helpful person, but we have a problem here in that the last job we had, we didn't get paid. I will say it was a nice surprise to get this mansion, but these people you've signed us up to work with are incredibly dangerous and we're not getting paid. And now you can't even come with us to help navigate the situation. And
Here's the deal for it. It hasn't exactly been signed up. This is a work for us or we'll take your kneecaps kind of situation, given what happened in the previous building and the guards taking the paintings and all. So, where we're hanging on with this one is, I don't know in terms of monetary value if there will be a reward for it, aside from maintaining our own kneecaps. And I will tell you right now, I am fairly fond of mine. I don't know about yours. However, even if there is no monetary gain, the networking opportunities to pull out all of the unknown research from Waterdeep, well, can you really put a price on that to build up the connections? From there, money will flow.
To give you some food for thought, Wivy.
Oh, you want some more food?
No, thank you, Eugene. I want you to think about something for me.
That's really good.
Now, I create things. I like to invent things. You've seen this, and you're watching me do this now. It becomes apparent that, yes, there are excellent connections working with black networks and thieves guilds and what have you. But do you know what they do to somebody like me if I happen to be in their good books? Eventually, people like me end up being roped into grand machinations, building things they never wanted to build, perpetuating all kinds of chaos. And, well, in the long term, I just don't see that being beneficial for myself. If I were to help you, I just want to know that this isn't going to be some long-term commitment to them. I need to know that I can walk away at any moment.
What I can tell you is you can walk away. You will not be put in direct line or harm or even have to talk to them for it. I will maintain a mouthpiece, and if people leave, people leave.
I'm only going to do this once. If it happens again, there needs to be some sort of limited contract, like coin, and the job is done.
That can be done from second point onwards. The moment that the threats are dealt with, and then it becomes purely commerce, that's entirely on you. I'll even let you lead negotiations.
I would prefer not to, but I just want to know
lead
I can walk
negotiations.
away if I need to. I don't want to be enslaved to a guild of some kind of thieves guild making all the weapons for them. That's what happens. I don't want that.
I met a dwarf once that tried to get me to make weapons.
Sorry, what was that?
I met a dwarf once that tried to make me make weapons, but after I broke a few, he said I better move along.
That's actually a very good idea. However, it's hard for them to be consistently incompetent if they were to enter into the mansion and see things that I'm building.
What's really important to me for you guys is that they don't entirely know, say, everything that can be pulled off. So I don't want you in a direct line. All I need is for research, gathering, and legwork. And you've shown yourself to be really good with that when it came to, say, researching that oxidized metal and gathering that information. Ultimately, that's the only job that I want from you guys at this stage. They're not going to know anything about your construction habits. They're not going to help. They're not even going to know who you are. At this stage, all it is sight alone. Hood, covered, nice, easy.
Shockingly optimistic. And I don't believe you, but I think it's become clear that we're all in this together. But I want you to know that if it comes down to it, and I feel like they're going to try and keep anything I create or try to keep me around for some obnoxious, violent plans and ideas, then I'll be leaving. I just need you to be aware.
Totally reasonable. No, that's totally reasonable, and I am
Lack of
behind you 100%.
It is a different issue, but I feel like we're past that now. So, I need you to test this. Put all your weight on this skylight for me. And I just instruct. I just want you to kind of open it and just test it and push down on it.
Oh, thank God. I thought you wanted me to stand on a piece of glass that's a meter by a meter with a hole.
That you've patched together from smaller pieces of glass. Go on, do it.
Alvilda.
Like, hey, a minute. Can we talk about this?
Alvilda, roll a normal strength roll. Wivy, roll a normal strength roll.
Yeah. I better not roll high again. Oh God! If this is the one time that I have good rolls, I'm gonna hate myself.
Nat 20.
That was a.
Thanks. I've never been so happy to get a nat 1.
It crumbles underneath you. No. And you're unconscious again with tiny shards of glass everywhere. No, no, it holds very well.
Excellent.
Very well. And as
yeah, I'm gonna try to put some strain in there, make it seem like I'm really trying.
And then just as you guys are like testing out this construct, you hear this a voice coming across from the south of you. Hello, are you guys going to be making much more noise for the rest of this afternoon day?
Just about finished.
They're down on the street.
No, coming across from the a window from a building directly south of you.
Oh, look like.
This is a very feminine-looking elf.
And all elves looking feminine?
This one predominantly looking a little bit more feminine.
All right. Yeah, no. How goes it? Look, we're just setting up the window. It's been broken for a long time. Just came through. Won't take much longer, I promise. Couple of days, bring the whole thing up to tip-top shape. We'll try to keep it as civil as possible. We'll not work through the night for you. How's the Great Elder Tree going?
Who are you people? What happened to Volo?
Volo's sold us the location. He sold us the estate.
Oh. Will you be making much noise around here?
No, just for the repairs. As you can tell, he hasn't done much to keep it in disarray.
Yes. Well, try to keep it down. I have much work to be done.
It's alright. Couple of days, that's all you'll have. Won't happen. What times don't work for you? I won't do it during the night. I'm assuming you're a night sleeper.
Oh, I don't really sleep, but sure. Try to keep it down a little bit lower decibels if possible, please.
I'm going to open the window and look out in that direction. Say, hi, I'm Eugene. What's your name, miss?
Well, you can introduce yourself instead of screaming across the top of the roofs. You can come down and visit me anytime.
Oh, excellent. I'll bring you some food.
Oh, God.
Closes the window.
Well, if we poison the neighbours, at least they won't complain much.
I'm just gonna tell Alvilda. I'll rob her first.
She does seem rather nosy, doesn't she? I'm gonna install some
Did you see how big her windows were? Those panes of glass were amazing.
Yes, it's
I
great.
know. You know what? We should take one.
Perhaps
How's
not.
that for a theft that no one expects? We'll steal your fucking windows.
That's really funny.
Think of the name of Glass Bandits is sounding a lot better. Oh, Glass Cannons, but Glass Bandits now.
The stained glass bandits.
Wait until the dead of night, those 4 hours when the bitch is meditating, we'll take her fucking windows.
Can we just take just a few of the pieces in between the design? Not the whole window, just the important parts.
The sealers.
Just a piece of the picture, and they'll be like, "What the?"
As you kind of look at the windows, they're not like, it's more allowing full light to come in there, so there's no like hexagonal kind of like crosses or anything like that. It's kind of like almost from the distance, almost looks like a sheer pane of glass.
Oh, fine. I can still take a little bit at a time. Anyway, that's the skylark done. Now, what is this? Who is this person we need to ask after, or?
So all we're looking for is any one of Xanathar's operations within the farm district. I know they've got something there. I'm not entirely sure what. Just need a location.
I'm gonna head downstairs and go across the road to this elf's place.
I think Lucy's frozen there.
Or she's deep in thought, one of the two.
I think that's her
I
internet.
think we've lost her. Yeah.
That's right there about the Optus thing.
Yeah. Good old Optus.
My internet is back to normal. I realized that I was downloading something, so. But once it completed, I went from 1,300 ping to less than 200, so we're fine.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to stop downloading those D&D memes, man.
My pictures
Anyway,
aren't that big.
while we've lost Lucy, Dean, you awake?
I've come back to consciousness.
I'll be 1 sec, by the way, guys. Keep going.
You awake up, cold sweat, your clothes very damped, and you are in like a kind of like a dorm room with a cold, wet towel over your head, and one of the acolytes sitting next to your bed, watching over you.
Ah! Oh, what a vision.
Oh, you're awake.
Greetings. Morning, afternoon. What time is it?
Oh, you're only out for about 10, 20 minutes or so.
Oh, felt like a lot longer. We've been given a path. It's glorious.
What do you mean?
Oh, I was praying with the priestess, and all of a sudden, a bright light just came over me, and I met her. She was there.
Who are we talking?
Saloon. I'm sure it was Saloon. Saloon. The goddess. She gave me my name.
Kind of leaning in, looking more caught up in the moment. She gave you your name?
Yes. Everyone's been calling me Dean for so long. I didn't realize that wasn't my name.
Oh.
I am Sebety. I've got to get used to that. Sebety Darrell.
Oh. Well, that's gonna take some time to get used to as well, I'm sure. Do you feel well?
I feel enlightened. I feel great. I feel blessed. This is brilliant. I must go and see the Dean and tell her what happened. She will be so excited. After all these years of taking care of me.
And you get up and leave, and as you're gathering your things, beside your bed, there is a half-crescent moon shield.
Oh, and I was going to sort of say to the acolyte, thank you for watching over me while I was unconscious. Oh, this shield. Did you bring this for me?
The High Priestess left it here for you.
Oh, I must thank her as well.
She must not be disturbed.
Oh, of course. Can you pass on my heartfelt thanks for such a wondrous gift?
When she blesses me with her presence, I will.
Thank you. I must go and find the Dean at once.
May the light
She's
shine
not too
upon
busy.
you.
May the light shine upon you too.
Alright.
I'll add shield to my inventory.
I'll leave that for the time being. Alright.
Awesome.
You back, Alvilda?
My whole computer had a bitch fit and I had to restart.
Welcome back.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's a quick reboot time.
Yeah, I mean, my computer's really good. Sometimes it has a bit of a hissy fit, but otherwise.
All good. Anything else, Dean, that we're doing?
Yeah, so just finding the Dean, the woman who sort of had pretty much raised me, raised me.
So yeah, at the I think it's the student lodgings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just make a trip over there. I don't know what has happened.
Oh, good. So you meet the Dean. I can't remember if you actually gave her a name or I was meant to.
No, I did. Let me check my notes because I can't remember what I gave her. Dean Naseth.
Seth. Yep. Oh, good. And
So
as you approach her, she's like, "Well, looks like the mischievous boy has returned. What are you up to? Are you here to ask for money again? Or you?"
gracious Dean, a loving Dean. May the light be with you. Sure, if you've got some. I mean, no, that's not why I've come at all. But if you've got some. No, I've been blessed. Saloon has visited me. She's answered my prayers. I know my real name.
Kind of, not really.
What prank are you up to this time, boy?
Yeah, kind of like, Saloon visiting such a misbehaved boy. You come up with some wild stories.
Well, don't the priestesses tell us self-reliance is very important? You know I'm resourceful.
Yes, but to pull something like this, you must be very bored.
No. I can prove it. Okay, I can't prove it, but I know my name. She gave me my name. My real name is Sepeti. Or is that how I say it? Sorry, Sepeti. Sepeti. Yeah. And she said my surname is also my path. Darthroth.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
See, I don't
really
even
not
know.
Gonna believe me now.
Well, you can
Well,
be
until you
calling.
figure it out, I might just keep calling you Dean.
Yeah, I think Dean's going to just be easier for now on, but...
Well, you could just call yourself whoever you want to be called, but don't be coming around here and spreading lies and filling the children with thoughts of grander futures.
So, Mistress, You know I'm a practical joker, and you also should know by now how I tell the truth. And look, this shield. The priestess gave it to me. Sign of, my acceptance.
Is this just one of your fads again?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Well, just continue on without it and stop bringing trouble around here. I've already had
Okay.
enough of dealings with the guards for a lifetime.
Okay, so there's the good news for you at least. I've found some friends, and we've acquired a lodging, so I can move out.
Well, good, because your rent was due next week.
Yes. So yeah, I'll just gather my things, and that's right, I don't leave anything behind. So I just wanted to tell you the good news. So I'll come around and visit every now and then. I'll bring sweets
Oh,
for the kids.
please don't. Just don't. Just collect your things and just on your way, and we won't talk about the candelabra incident ever again.
Oh yes. I'm sure Jimmy was fine afterwards, wasn't he?
Just pack up your things.
Okay. Thank you. And on my way out, I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make the ground shake.
Dean, seriously, enough
Hey!
with the tricks.
Wasn't me!
And as the ground shakes, just plates and things kind of just fall over. The parchment that the Dean was writing on is all scribbled over.
That's for not believing me.
Is there anything in particular that you are grabbing from your room that you've left behind, of anything of importance?
No, the reason why I always had my backpack with me is because I was always worried that I was going to be kicked out, so I carried everything of mine with me at all times. So I had nothing left behind. The only thing I'll do is I probably have a few good friends there. I will just quickly give them a cheerio, tell them where I will now be staying, because I probably won't be as nervous with them, and give them a bit of a blessing. Don't need to roleplay it too much. It's just I'm out of here, guys.
No worries. So, out of the group of friends, two seem to be more very interested in where you're going and your adventures and things like that, and tell you to write to them if you can't come by and visit.
Oh, I've also met this great alchemist artificer girl. I'm sure she can make us some stink bombs to get at the Dean. I'll send some over.
They all nod and agree to something like that. All right. On your way back through the market district, you see the guards still there, talking to more people, seem to be very stumped at this idea of daylight activities happening in such a very prominent, well-known, heavily populated area.
Something always happening in Waterdeep.
Indeed so. So probably, we'll go to Eugene, who is crossing the road.
Bring a plate of eyeball on a stick with me.
All right. So as you kind of come to the house there's a sign across over the door that says Corlon's Crown.
Horlon with an H?
Cor, and then Lon as L-L-O-N.
All right. Does it look like a shop? Or is it just like a residence?
As you kind of look through the window, there is a counter and a desk and vials along the counter there.
All right. I will open the door and head on in then. Bringing my faint smell of sewerage with me.
Dear Lord, what is that smell?
Ah, it's Eugene from across the road. Good afternoon.
Is
We
that
met earlier.
you?
Probably.
She quickly runs upstairs and you hear like pantries opening and that, and then next thing you just hear this like kind of a spark of a spark, and then the area just starts to fill with this scent of like lavender and jasmine and that. Oh, much better.
Wow, that's really exciting. How did you do that?
Oh, it's just a mixture of herbs and things like that, but I think you need to go visit the bathhouse or something, or is that what you're eating?
No, I brought this for you. This is yours. It's fresh. We only caught it yesterday, and I cooked it up this morning. My friend said it's delicious.
I'm a vegetarian.
I'm not quite sure. This thing might have been vegetarian too.
I'm kindly plighting, saying no, I don't want it.
Okay.
Can you take it outside to the streets before you spill anything?
I'll take it with me. Don't worry. I'll take it with me. But I mainly came across to introduce myself. I'm Eugene Halfcrust, and my friends and I have just moved in across the road there to the Troll Skull place.
Oh, the noisy ones, I see.
Yes, they are very noisy, but once they get attacked by the guards a few times, they'll realize they've got to keep a lower profile. What's your name, ma'am?
Guards? You're bringing guards here to attack your friends?
Sick.
No. The guards, people stick their necks out. The guards beat them up. That's how it is in Waterdeep. If you keep a low profile, they don't notice you.
Have you been beaten by the guards?
Many times when I was younger. Stuff like, you can't sleep there. What are you doing standing in front of our place? You know how it goes. No more loitering. But that's okay. I've learned how to avoid that now, and I'm sure my friends will soon too.
I wish not for you to be here anymore with that kind of information. If you could just kindly leave me be.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know, we are heroes and adventurers. So if you ever need any heroing or adventuring done, then just pop across the road. We're very helpful, and we're always looking for wrongs to right and people to help.
Okay, well, I think I have that covered for the time being, but if you do want to correspond with me, or you are going to be doing any works in the area, just kindly leave a note under the door. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Pleased to meet you. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. I'll head on out. Probably leaving muddy footprints on the way.
Yeah, shit-stained footprints.
I am delighted with this interaction.
Lovely.
And I'll step outside. I'll look at my plate that hasn't been touched. I'll look left and I'll look right, and I'll see if there's another neighbor that needs introductions to.
So, where are you? Yeah, you're light blue, so that's you. So you just came from that house down there.
Ah, okay. Well, is this a different house over here?
Yes, that is a house. Yes.
All right, I'll knock on that door.
No one answers.
Oh, okay. Maybe another time. How about this one?
Knock. You hear something coming from the inside, and an old human lady answers the door. Yes, hello?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Eugene. My friends and I have just moved in across the road there at the old Troll Skull place. And I just thought I'd bring you this plate of food and introduce myself.
Well,
I'll offer her the plate.
aren't you just the skinniest little thing, aren't you? Oh, come in, my dear. You must be fed.
Yes, that
Sandwich.
sounds. I brought you something too. We'll share a plate.
Was there
No.
candy canes out the front of the house?
Is it made of gingerbread?
Kill the old lady with his food. She ain't gonna make a constitution save.
She got a large halfling-sized oven.
No, dear. You don't need to bring food. This I will cook you something much more delicious. Do you like pumpkin, or do you like sweet potato?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, both.
No worries. So she brings you inside, and she gets you to sit down, and she starts prepping up a bit of a meal for you.
What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Elena.
Oh. My friends and I, we've just moved into the Troll Skull Manor. We are adventurers by trade, so if you need any adventuring, like cats rescued from trees and that sort of thing, then we can help.
Did you say Troll Skull Manor? You mean the old worn down place across the road?
Yes, that's the one.
I always thought that place was an orphanage.
Well, there were no orphans there when we arrived, but do you think they're coming back?
Well, maybe coming back in spirits, but nothing else.
That's maybe we've got an orphan we met. That's exciting.
Yes, it was a
There was-
terrible thing that happened to those poor children.
What happened to them?
Did you want any sugar with a tea, dear?
Yes, please.
Comes over with some tea and puts some sugar in your thing, and then goes back to the kitchen.
I might move in here.
It's cleaner. And she hasn't got a sense of smell.
Yeah, apparently.
Did all the orphans die because she ate them, put them in pies or something?
I don't know. I
Well,
just
if she offers
randomly.
me a pie, I'm certainly eating it.
What's her last name? Todd? Got a
No,
son?
I've only got a first name.
Oh, okay. So her last name's Todd, and she's got a son called Sweeney.
It's the other side of the building's a barber shop, right?
Wivy, Elvilda, Everett.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head
I
to
know
my
he's left.
Vanished and came back. No, I just wanted to ask Wivy what the next steps are. Who do we need to talk to?
This stage is just information gathering. So we got no one we need to talk to. Of course, we want to keep a lowish profile, but we need to try to figure out exactly where any of Xanathar's operations in the farm district are. So, no leads, dealer's choice in how we do that.
Are we even in the right district for that sort of information gathering?
We could probably ask about it in any district, it's just the farm district is the ultimate location.
Well, if we wait for Dean to get back, I mean, mind you, you'll have to convince him, and I don't know if Dean will be any more excited by the prospect than I am, but we should wait until he's back. If most of us can go, well, then we've got strength in numbers, and or, I don't know, perhaps we can disperse, or
I think it's a good idea.
go around the neighborhood talking to people.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea. See what we can do. Hell, I mean, we could probably even ask, Two Shoes Robert. He seems to know what's going on in Waterdeep. You knew where the last warehouse was.
You know what? I'm going to go visit that crabby elf and see if they know anything I'm just going to gather up all my tools and just pop them down. I think it might be a good idea if you get off the roof and maybe stay out of sight if you're not supposed to be implicated in any of this. Probably should.
Yeah, no, I'll go down to the basement and, see what's broken down there.
Don't think there are any more crates to smash.
Everything.
Just try to stay out of trouble.
How much trouble can I get in a basement?
Do you really want me to roll for that?
Yes.
You know what? Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make sure we're all downstairs, the skylight's shut. I'm gonna head to that crotchety elf neighbor's house. And Wivy, I guess you and the basement are a thing right now.
She's gonna come back and the basement's on fire. It's like, how'd you do this? It's made of stone.
Funny enough, you do ask that. Anyway, we'll find out what happens to Ivy next time. So, Alvilda, what are we doing? How are we approaching this?
I'm just gonna go up to the front door and knock. I'm sure I must look a little bit messy, but I have just been installing a skylight.
So, covered in bits of pitch from ripping up roof tiles,
Dust,
sweat, and the smells of some of the sewer, and bit of vomit and
like
sweat.
sewer.
Yeah.
I bathe.
You haven't bathed today.
I might have. You never asked.
Where would you have bathed?
I know what a Spanish bath is. I like to keep clean. I've had a little tankard of water and I have some lovely soap, and I just, made sure I washed all of the sweaty parts.
Was that in between the time you were graffitiing the bottom of the top story, or?
Been after I vomited at some point because I needed to be fresh.
You passed out and then you just woke up and left.
All right, fine. It was just after I graffitied my name on my floor in my room.
Yes. But still smelling of sweat and all manners of filth from an abandoned place.
Fine. Have it your way.
I will.
I'm like the cutest, smelliest half-elf ever, though. So, yeah, try to undo that.
Certainly can. Roll a charisma check.
Fine.
Yeah, my power is limitless.
Damn it!
It can go either way. All right. Please continue approaching.
All right. Well, I'm going to go in the door and I'm going to knock.
Yes, hello.
Have they opened the door, or are they just yelling at me from behind the door?
From behind the door.
Wow, that's cold. All right. So I'm the neighbor that you spoke to on the roof.
The noisy one, are you?
Yes, I was the noisy one.
Yes. Well, I am not opening my house for you, and you can talk to your halfling friend there about how we're going to be communicating from now on. I don't want any trouble here or being meddling around with the wrong people. Thank you. Good day.
Oh, I see. So the shift in your house's foundations that are slowly sinking into the earth, that's intentional? My mistake. I'll leave you and your slowly descending house. I'll leave you be. Thank you. And
Roll
deception.
roll deception disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I see how it is.
Roll deception, because it's actually happening.
8. It's alright. I'll come back to her house in the middle of the night and make sure it's sinking into the ground.
We'll start digging.
Still no windows.
I'll just shave part of
Gonna have no windows and
Away.
bombs on the corner.
I think I shouldn't have said goodbye to the dean of the the house and just paid rent.
Anyway, by this time, Dean, you are coming back home. Everett, what have you been doing apart from pulling apart this pearl necklace?
So I'm gonna head to the market. Pretty much wherever they sell equipment for mages, like wizards. So like supplies. I'm looking for that nice expensive ink. Test component, things like that.
So what's that? That would have been. Quickly, roll me a perception check.
Okay. First roll of the night for me.
Believe in you, buddy.
You got your costume on. You're all right.
11.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's not very hard. So
Do you have your divination rolls?
they weren't very
Oh,
good if I remember.
they would have
correctly.
been worse. Yeah, they would have been worse.
Yeah, they were a 6 and a 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, let's not use those.
Not on myself, at least.
That's
so,
true.
as actually leaving the manor, I'm going to put you right in front of here.
Alright.
As you're looking around, you find a place called the Bookworm's Treasure. In front of this bookstore is adored with a charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books, scrolls. As you look inside the shop, it's decorated with beautiful hardwoods and an earthy scent of old books permeates the air around the shop.
Neat. I will go into that store because I'm very interested in it.
Oh, good day to you, sir. How are we going today?
Oh, very very good. I was wondering if you have any stock in components for spells or ink used to scribe them.
Yes, I might have. And as he stands up, you see this, not so tall dragonborn of a gold nature. I might have, what was it? Sorry, inks and
different types of components. Yeah.
Well, I can definitely help you out with the inks. What kind of components are we looking for here?
Let me just pull up. Let's see. Before I get too far along, would you accept valuable pearls as payment for some of these things?
I possibly can. I'm sure other people of the magical persuasion would be very interested in such items.
Absolutely, they would.
So what components was it again? Sorry.
They're not actually like valued, but I just need enough to practice them. I'll need some string and wood. Really quite simple things. I'll need that one doesn't have material components.
Well, if you're looking for wood in that, I suggest you go see the Talisol Vanna, or Tally over at the Bent Nail. He makes all sorts of things out of wood and that. I'm sure you'd have some scrap metal. No need to pay for it, I would assume.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, but I definitely do need ink. Spell scribing ink specifically. And potentially some paper as well.
No worries. So he goes upstairs, and as you're looking around, the whole area is kind of surrounded by books and all sorts of stuff lying around. So, yeah. So, yeah, so there's a lot of shelves in there, Everett. There is a lot of shelves.
How much ink does he have?
So he comes
Like-
back with a ounce bottle, and he goes, "Well, I have a big bottle of ink here. Would that be suffice?"
So I need 250 gold worth of ink and components for this.
So the ink, the ounce bottle is about 10 GPs worth. And then if you need like parchment, we're talking now like what was it? It's like a copper piece. Yeah, one sheet is a silver piece. Sorry. Paper is 2 silver, and then a pen would be about 2 copper.
I do already have a pen, but I will need a lot of paper and enough ink to fill it. Essentially, I'm gonna be hoping to trade 2 pearls and 50 gold pieces for a lot of stuff.
So, how many ounces of ink are we exactly after?
It's 10 gold for one thing.
1 ounce of ink.
So probably 20 ounces.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got that.
And
I rolled
then,
for it. He's got it.
and quite a bit of paper.
So what are they? 1 silver? 2 silver for paper?
Yeah, I'll get a lot of sheets of paper. 10 gold worth, probably.
And what is it? It's 20 silver to a gold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
10 silver to a gold, so
10 silver to a gold, so what's that? 5? Yeah.
yeah, 5.
You work it out. He's got it.
I think it's 50 pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll take 2 of those pearls out of my inventory.
Oh, yes. Well, if you ever need any more services, ask for Rochelle. That is me, of course, and we'll do business again, hopefully, in the near future.
Yes, I'll thank him in Draconic, and say, I'll probably be a frequent customer here. Good day, and then I'll make my way back to the manor.
No worries. So, Dean, you come back with Everett walking out of a shop.
Okay. Hey, Everett.
Hello there.
Find anything good in there?
Yeah, I can learn a lot of the spells I've been wanting to. Now I just need 10 hours, so.
Hold on, that shop teaches you spells? Ooh.
I can just, like, learn them now that because I have them written down already from the other wizard spellbook, so I'm going to transfer them to mine.
Okay. Well, good to know. Scribing shop or something.
It
Fine.
has-
So,
it
has
has
that ghost scared everyone else out of the house yet?
I don't think so. Maybe the neighbors.
Sorry? Neighbors?
Maybe the neighbors have, but
Oh, the neighbors have been...
you'll understand later.
I see you're distracted. Okay. Let us make us way back to the house then. I'll guide you because your nose is still stuck in your book, obviously.
will you be walking past Elvilda by any chance on your way to the house?
So they're coming from the north entrance, and you were more towards the south entrance.
Like here?
Yeah, coming from that house there.
Mm-hmm. Would I be able to see them coming over, like sort of walking towards the house?
As you turn around and they peer around the corner, yes, certainly.
I'm gonna run up to Everett. I'm gonna like, Everett, I will give you a gold piece if you prestidigitate me clean.
Deal.
I hand you 1 gold so that I'm now nice and clean and sparkly.
I think you're being ripped off with that one, but yeah, oh, okay.
No, you don't understand. These neighbors are. Never mind. You'll find out for yourself. I'm off to speak with the neighbors. Thank you so much, Everett.
Hold on. You're gonna go and talk to the neighbors about what exactly? I do hope it's not oxidizing chain paint metal stuff.
None of them probably know anything about that.
Exactly. This is the upper end of society in Waterdeep, this area.
Yes.
They are used to a certain kind of etiquette, which I feel that the majority of our group is kind of lacking. No offense.
But I have had a quick gander at the foundations of many of these houses, and if there's one thing I'm very good at, it's bargaining my services, which are considerable, for information. Just trust me. Anyway, Wivy will need to talk to you as well. I'm sure he'll want your help on this as well. But I'm off to go see if I can gather some information. I'll chat to you when I get back.
Alvilda, just so you know, I speak a lot of languages, not a lot of relevant ones, but I do speak rich. So, if you need assistance, I may be able to speak her language.
You should come with me, and then perhaps we can make a little bit of headway on gathering information for Wivy. I'm just...
Hold on. What information? Hold on. Wivy wants information about our neighbors. That does not sound like it's a good thing for us to be prying into.
Not even my plan, and I'm getting damned for it.
Dean, it's hard to explain.
Of course, it's one of Wivy's plans, which is why we should probably be analyzing it carefully before we go and do anything rash, like annoying our neighbors, who we want to have good relationships with. We will be living next to them for potentially a long time.
To be fair, we've already annoyed them by putting a skylight
God, what
in
happened?
the roof. And I don't
You
know...
did what?
We already fucked it up.
It's fire safety, Dean. It's the first basic tenet of creating anything.
Hold on, a fire safety in a house is usually called a fireplace. Why do you want a homemade chimney, obviously?
In case things explode in my room. Now, you go talk to Wivy.
Oh yeah, speaking of explosions, I promised some of my friends smoke bombs. Can you make smoke bombs?
Yes, it's very, very easy.
Oh, great. Can you go and make me some right now?
Not right now.
Yes, you can. That's a great thing. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the house, all three of us. Come on.
I'm afraid that I can't. Everything I
Yes, you can. Let's go, Emirates. Back to the house. You need to scribe scrolls, don't you?
Dex check,
you're learning spells.
And run off.
It's going to be 10 hours of work to scribe all those spells that I just got access to.
Excellent. You need time. Let's go. No talking to the neighbors. That's a good party. What did you roll? 5. Okay.
A post-strength check right now.
Strength? You just did dex. But if you want
dex
strength,
save. And they're saving.
And it was a dex saving throw as well. You did.
It'd be
there you go.
straight.
I win.
It'd be straight like what is it? Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's no difference for me acrobatics or athletics then, because it is my strength roll. I'm not proficient.
Anyway.
It's close though, an 8 and a 9.
Well, what we'll do, because it is 9:30-ish, we'll have a quick 10-minute break. And then that way we can decide what we're actually planning on doing for the rest of the stream tonight.
Herding cats by the looks of it.
Pretty much.
We need to
Literally.
focus. We need to focus.
I haven't even found out that Eugene has gone wandering.
I'm already talking to the neighbours.
Oh my god, no!
They're making me
What
dinner
have
and
we
tea.
done?
It's amazing.
I'm the one who's meant to be pissing him off with pranks, not your smell.
Anyway, guys,
For
we'll be
once,
back.
I'm the sanest one.
We'll be back shortly after a quick 10-minute break, so enjoy. I'm gonna realize my hands are just useless right now, and I'm just gonna take my spell book. I'm just gonna try to hit it over the back of the head of the thinker that I'm thinking.
It's gonna hit him like with a phone book.
If it's the yellow pages, what's that? That's got to be at least a D20 worth of damage.
Yeah.
Then I hit somebody with a crowbar, so I suppose I'm not the best person to answer that.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Maybe you can give me some tips.
I mean, it's just a crowbar. You just, well, I just kind of hit the Kenku with it. Like
Why did you hit them?
The big blunt end goes into someone else's head. Totally not your friends.
What? Oh.
And I just cast it on its tail or something.
Oh no, I don't want to set it on fire. Oh no, light.
Oh,
Yeah,
my light.
Kind of saunders over to Everett. Oh, you're such a handsome fellow, aren't you?
He's a hero.
The mating rituals of humans.
And famous.
Hero. Well, that's mighty epic of you, aren't you? Oh. How about you come with me and show me your mighty long sword?
Actually, I'm more of like a mage.
Oh, why don't you show me your wand?
Oh, this boy's got a staff.
I actually use
Even better.
Sorry, miss. We are a little pressed for time. Maybe another day we'll.
Serious, dude, 10 gold. Just run your hand down his chest. No questions asked.
Are you trying to keep out our friend?
He looks at you.
No, ask questions. This is money.
He looks at you, runs to the back of the store, and comes out.
I'm just gonna whisper to Dean real quick. I am so sorry.
Comes back.
It's an 80-20 split.
Comes back with a.
Are you trying to convince him that his platoon is riddled with chlamydia?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. That's what I want. That's what I want. Because the guard's a dick. So, let's see. Persuasion.
Yep.
Please, dice god, I will buy a new set of dice if you give me this.
Would that be deception?
Yeah,
Oh.
shouldn't that be
Deception.
there?
Yeah, deception.
Alright.
Sorry.
Let's go deception. Again, please, dice gods, I will buy more dice if you give me this.
1.
All right, where is it? Where is deception? 22.
Right. Good to know. Kind of like glances over his shoulder, looks at some of his guards, and one's there like scratching his chin. One's like kind of scratching his crack.
All right. I need to go find Jimmy Benston.
So
After I figure out what's that. Can I take the hair off? What? I can't meet people like this.
Usually, hair plugs, you're supposed to let it kind of settle for 2 months. I wouldn't rip them out if I were you.
I couldn't find any universal solvent.
Nice.
20. Cool. So pretty much What was the DC on that one?
14. So
14.
Definitely
Uh,
more than 10.
Twack can't see through. He still thinks the door's there.
It's like,
Huh?
there's a door behind this door.
It's okay. You open the door.
These fiendish devils, they put another door here. What are they hiding?
It's like that the hotel door between like two rooms. You open the door and there's another door there.
This must be a suite.
All right, so that has opened up for those that can see through. Unfortunately,
Honestly, I envy you, no shoe person.
Well, I mean, if
that was my father. He was no shoe Billy.
no shoes. You're moving up on
Oh,
one
sorry.
shoe.
No shoe Bobby.
We've got one shoe.
Yeah.
One shoe Bobby. See, moving up in the world already. Isn't that right there the Waterdeep dream? Your family will come through with nothing, slowly build it up, and then you will take on their legacy.
Can I roll an investigation check? Because I would just like to see if Volo has anything, not necessarily super expensive, but just anything interesting on his person.
Take
Yeah.
his boots.
We're stealing his shoes.
Just the left one.
Alright, so where are we? Investigation. Place and lock eyes with Volo. If you tell me that you're going to try and give me some parchment with your signature on it, I'm going to be very cross.
Oh no, my artist hasn't got done with that. But this, I think you will enjoy much more than just riches. How would you all like to have a piece of history here in Waterdeep?
Oh yes, that sounds amazing.
No.
I think I'd rather have a
I
pearl
really do
along
not
the
want
way.
it with his bow.
This
Is it better than my bow?
Just tries to give us back the book.
Author as myself.
stick with it. That's all I can say is you stick with it. Everything that gets you down, just keep going.
Sorry, I heard something completely different, and I had to. I heard Dick Wizard.
I heard that dude first.
I kind of got that as well.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. I was
I
just
heard
getting
Dick
good,
Wizard,
just-
and I was like, what?
Yes.
Dean, do you ever sit down at night and think about the choices you've made in life?
Nope. Never made a single one in my life. Not gonna start now.
I thought so, and I just pat him on his giant scaled shoulder, and I walk back. Walk back to you.
You hear also a somewhat familiar voice calling you from in front of what looks to be a bit of a tavern. Hello, wizard boy.
I'll quickly go through his spell book. Is there any way I can cast any of these spells?
Quick, disguise self, disguise self.
Oh,
Oh, good.
let's hear it.
I only actually have one thought right now, but it's so far I've come up with the glass cannons. That's it.
That's so good.
I think it's fitting.
Ah, that's where I fit in, because I'm the cannon fodder, right?
No. You know,
Make attack of opportunity.
I don't have a weapon out.
Swing with your fist or shield,
Okay.
whatever. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay, have some of this, buddy. Bam! 4 points of damage.
18, you actually hit him. Oh, mate, this guy's not having a good day. And after you hit him, he just disappears.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't come back. The mace. Ha! Damn!
hey, let me help.
And an extra 2 damage because I'm raging right now.
Jesus.
All right. So,
You're
Eugene.
probably locked in it.
as you go for your mighty swing, You make a big, giant connect that almost echoes through this room as you just hear this orc's bones just crush underneath your fist and collapses to the ground.
I turn around and say, I'm really feeling like a hero now, people. This is amazing. I'm so glad I found you guys.
A halfling just took out an orc. Where's Wivy when he was trying to take out that orc to sort of see how it's really done in a punching? It's like, when we're going to the bar, Eugene, we're starting bar fights and you're taking the lead this time.
I confess, I have but a few coins to spare.
No, you stop there. Don't you tell me you don't have money. When we went down into the sewers, we met a mind flayer. That's not what you're going to say, is it, Volo?
But there wasn't a problem. It was we could have done it for free.
Hand over the mouth of Eugene.
Now, Volo, let's start again. Volo, let's start again.
Oh yes, I heard what you did last night, and I'm telling you, I'll be good. You don't need to kill me like you did your friend.
Oh, he's fine. He's just having a nap.
I heard you dragged him out of here. He's bleeding all over the place. After
He
you
was fine.
stabbed him with that arrow.
No. He was already stabbed with it.
Okay.
I just ripped it out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend is alive. He's just in a critical.
Nice.
I'm just gonna quickly put Odin back because he's getting all restless.
That's good because I gotta add a lot of people here.
Oh,
Give him
God.
the. Oh, I got you. Oh no. Oh, he's on my head. He's eating my face.
Who's got who?
Hello. I wanted to put him up to the camera to show everyone, but he's like, no! You know I hate being on the camera.
Kind of saunters over to Everett. Oh, you're such a handsome fellow, aren't you?
He's a hero.
The mating rituals of humans.
And famous.
Hero. Oh, that's righty. I think we're all mighty back here. Thank you very much for allowing us to have a quick break. We left off with Eugene meeting an old lady, drinking tea, and about to be served a pie. Dean, you're on your way to talk with Wivy.
Excuse me. All right, so Wivy, where are you?
In the basement.
Apparently, you need us to go and harass the neighbors. Why are we harassing the neighbors this time?
What? No, leave the neighbors alone.
That's my opinion. What? Come up here, Eugene. Where are you, Eugene? Oh my God, I can smell the stench leaving the house already. He's not here, is he? Eugene.
So as
How's your nose? Can you track me?
So as Wivy appears, he seems to be a little bit more sootier than before.
Big carrot, broken piece of box. What?
I don't want to know, do I?
I didn't even know what I'm doing.
All right, excuse me a sec.
And that's the fun. So Eugene, Elena comes up with her pie.
Oh, that looks amazing. Is that for me?
It is all for you, my dear. You must eat and build up more strength in you. You are very small and very thin.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna chow down on this pie.
All right, little one can't sleep. She wanted some advice. And for me to shut up, I'm sure.
Count sheep.
No, that's the thing. She said, I've been trying to count. It's not working. What else can I try?
Best one is the pressure points on your thumbs, and then once you feel your pulse, you move to the next finger.
That's your solution to a child not sleeping is a Vulcan neck pinch.
Doesn't that cause a whole lot of pain once you release? I thought that was a trick from primary school.
Just the judo chop from Wivy knocks him out cold every time.
Unless they're an orc.
Ah,
I never forget who you are.
All right, Wivy. What's this? You've gotten everyone to go and harass the neighbors. What's going on?
No, I don't want anyone to harass the neighbors. Like, if if we're sitting here with everything we've been doing, the neighbors, we want them on our side.
Indeed, especially if we want to renovate this place. And it's a great place, spirits. We love it. We want to live in harmony. Light be with you.
I still don't think
I can promise you the neighbors know nothing about renovation. I was going to find information, and then...
Of course they don't. They're rich and stupid. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, they just want us to keep it down a bit, but we'll figure some way around that.
Excellent. Well, where's Eugene?
I don't know. I thought he was cooking.
Where did you send him?
I didn't send anyone anywhere. What
Well,
have they been saying?
That they need to find some information from the neighbors.
No, not the neighbors.
Okay.
We do need to find information.
About?
But that's like tomorrow. Okay, so...
Yes, it's getting late, I'm sure. Where's Eugene?
It is getting late, isn't it? Look, maybe we should find Eugene first, and then we can figure out the legwork side of things.
Come to think of it, he did seem... Oh no. When I went to visit the neighbor earlier, the neighbor mentioned something about, she wouldn't let me in, and she said that she would only be communicating with us in the way that she explained to my friend earlier, but she didn't say who that friend was. I'm guessing it was Eugene.
Everett, did you visit the neighbors?
No, I've been out to the store.
Wivy's been obviously playing with Soot again. So it must have been Eugene. Well, you seem to find it a lot. It seems to be attracted to you.
He was what? He had unspeakable things on the bottom of his feet, right? We should just be able to follow that through the streets.
Oh my god. This is great. We've got ghosts to deal with and now irate rich people. Lovely. Okay. Calm down. Breathe.
I didn't watch them for like 10 seconds.
It's okay. I can pass this off as an innocent prank. It's worked before in the past. Make sure everything
turned around
is
for
packed.
10 seconds and Eugene fell in the pool. I don't know what happened.
Now we need to we've got a pool. Now we've got to clean the pool. Okay, everything's packed. I'm ready to run. I mean, yes. Okay, cool. We can deal with this. All right. Can we do a tracking of some sort to find Eugene?
yes. I would just call it straight perception.
Perception. All right. There we go. 14.
We'll give it a crack.
Yeah, I guess we should all...
Yeah, I'll put all my stuff that I bought away in my room and then...
Nailed it.
And
You guys are really not trying to help, are you? I can only count on Everett. I can only count on
Nat 20, and I've had like 4 Nat 1s now.
You have had you've had 2 1s pretty much in a row now. That's
Yeah. That's a 1 in 400 chance.
So there seems to be, for Everett and Dean, there appears to be hobbit-sized, halfling-sized footprints.
I don't want to call it a hobbit. That's trademarked.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bloody sued now. Oh shit. Well,
I think Tolkien's son just died or something, so we should be fine. They can't sue us if they're dead.
The estate can. The estate can.
Shit.
And that, my friend, is a big estate. They can afford some very good lawyers. Yes, you find halfling-size footprints of unmentionable filth leading from the front porch of the manor, leading down to the south towards a building. And as you approach that building, it's the same one that Elvilda did visit before.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not good. How many houses has he visited? So obviously we'll find that he's left this place.
Yep.
And he's gone to another place, obviously. So
Yeah.
we'll crack that.
And Wivy, you've found yourself a lovely bird dropping.
I think I forgot to open my eyes when I was looking.
You've got soot in your eyes.
Yeah, so as you come to that house, you see a little bit less footprints on the ground of unmentionable filth and kind of gone to the next house over. And that is where they end.
Okay, and at that end, I'll knock on the... Yeah, I'll politely knock on the door. Nice little tap.
A few moments later, a old human lady appears. Yes, hello.
Greetings, man. I'm just curious. Has my companion, a short little person, been around here of late?
I'm in here, Dean.
Oh,
That would be him.
You mean Frederick?
Frederick. Yes,
Oh, no.
Frederick. He's a lovely chap, isn't he?
Oh, he's such a sweet little child.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's time for him to come home for his bath. Do you mind if I take him home?
Yes, just give me a second. Frederick, dear, your parents here. Take you home.
Oh, no,
Can I take the pie with me?
Friend
Of course
the
you,
family,
dear.
not a mother. I'm gonna step away.
Thanks, thanks, ma'am. I'll come visit you again. I'll bring you something nice.
And as she goes, she gives you a copper piece and goes, now time to get some hard-boiled candy for such a good boy, and pinches your cheeks.
That lady was really nice, Dean.
Yeah, so I'm glad you
wow,
didn't.
what a shiny shield you've got.
I'm glad you didn't stuff up that relationship. Come on, back to the manor.
I've met two of the neighbors. They're such nice people around here.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's not do that again by yourself. That's a good little halfling.
I think the lady at Corlin's is some sort of wizard.
Good. It's nice to know sort of magic using people. We've got plenty of them in our group. Let's go and meet each other. Come on. Let's leave here.
And I made some food. There might be some left if the others haven't finished it already.
Delicious. Very good. You seem to sort of be enjoying your pie. Come on, let's go and take it back to the manor. Everybody, herding cats. Come on. Wivy's gone and gotten us into some kind of job, right? Wivy, job.
I'll tap Dean on the shoulder and I'll just say in Laconic, I'll just go smooth things over next door.
No. That'll be fine. We'll need. I think we'll need our good neighbors a good night's rest of peace and quiet, and let them cool down, and we'll sort it out tomorrow. Yes. I think that's probably for the best after the visitations. My God, I kind of now know what my dean was like and why she had to deal with me. Oh my God, I've become a parent.
Indeed you have.
Why am I the responsible one? I mean, seriously, come on, guys. All right, now, Wivy, let's all get inside and let's discuss what Wivy's found for us, okay? Yes, that'd be great. Okay, excellent. Good.
All right, I'll carve you off a generous portion of eye on a stick.
Thank you. I've I've had a blessing today already. I shan't need that.
Okay.
I don't trust my constitution save.
I'll leave it here for later.
I'm just gonna like look through the window. Do I see the footprints in her house still?
As you peer through the window, there appears to be a massive kind of like congregation of filth at like the inside the doorstep there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prestidigitate it away. But I will then not linger.
Sorry, what was that last bit?
But I won't linger, so I'll head back to the manor.
Alright.
It's my tower to learn my spell.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does
Well,
help for
yeah,
him.
Dean. Look, everyone else is on board.
Yes, I'm
So-
sure they are.
No,
Okay,
very, very helpful. crew
Whatever
we've
it
got.
is, Wivy, sure, let's do it, okay? After a good night's rest. No problem, I agree to it.
What time is
Ah.
it now?
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
I'd say it'd be probably approaching close to 4, 5 o'clock now.
Oh, I
We
thought I
should
would have been unconscious and backwards and forth from the temple a lot longer than that. But
Well,
anyway,
you left probably around 12. To get there, maybe an hour. Alvilda has built a frickin' skylight in this time.
she's efficient.
We should head up to the farm ward and hit some bars. This is perfect time to be asking people questions.
I'm going to be in my room for the next 10 hours. Do not interrupt me. Good night.
I do not wish to be disturbed.
What do you suppose he's
Yeah.
doing in there for 10 hours?
Meditating.
I would like to just sit on my roof just while I'm just doing a little bit of quiet tinkering. But I just want to sit on my roof, and while I'm doing that, I want to keep an eye out for any potentially suspicious going-ons in the street.
So as you sit on the roof, towards the east, southeast side, the smoke starts billowing down from that seems to be pouring out of it. Sounds of like soaring and stuff like that all kind of quiets down a little as well, and people start returning to their homes as the night begins to kind of shimmy over.
Do you think there's a bar around here we could go gossiping?
We have a bar perfectly fine here that we need to start cleaning up. We have to clean house, okay? We want to live here.
There's no people. This place is
Yeah.
perfectly clean. Look at it.
Okay, you're having a bath.
I've never had one of those before. How do I do that?
It's going to be good fun. It's going to be a great experience for you.
My services are currently unavailable.
I need to go find some water, right? There must be a well around here somewhere.
Yeah, actually, does this place have running water or anything like that?
No running water.
We need to find water source.
I will say that there is a well in the vicinity on this map.
You would hope. You would hope there would be.
Right, I'll go get some water. How many buckets do you think we need?
For you, at least 200.
Whew. All right, I better get to work. This is going to take a while.
Yeah, that will
What
sort of
have you
keep you
doing
nice
this
and
till
busy.
4 a.m.?
Keep him out of trouble.
I guess that's true.
Plus, you know, he just dips his small toe into one of the bathtubs or buckets of water and it's already filthy, so.
Water comes out black like the grudge.
Just turns it into slime.
So
Alright,
you find
so we will have a bathroom of sorts, I'm sure, at least, because we've got privies.
yeah, so there is a bathroom. Let's jump over to the actual mana page, and I'm going to bring you all along down for the ride. There we go. So yes, there is a bathroom.
Bath.
yeah, there's private baths there that you can use.
All right. So while Eugene is getting the water, I
Trek it up
will.
3 flights of stairs as well. Good grief.
No, you have to take it to the kitchen first to warm up. But I'm gonna sort of be cleaning out one of the baths, repairing it, make sure it's waterproof. I've got the mending spell, just to sort of get it ready for you, Wivy. No, not Wivy.
What?
Yeah, no, Wivy can have a bath too.
Wait, what happened? What?
Why am I getting dragged into this?
He needs his mouth washed out with soap. This thing.
So yeah, as you look into the bathroom, there is like, it is pretty well bent out of shape. It is a cast iron bath. So it's a little bit bent, but still holds water very well.
Yep. So I don't know how much mending can do to sort of fix any of that, or if it's even needed. But yeah, I'll
Not really
clean
on
up
a
the
cast iron.
clean up the bathroom with sort of one of the first buckets of water that comes through. Give Eugene the sort of instructions to start boiling up some of it as well, as we then sort of fill up a bath for him.
Cool.
And I'll be sort of shouting up to Elvira, so like, would you care for one as well? Would you care for a bath, Elvira?
Can I hear everybody from where I am? I'm on the roof.
Make a perception check.
I'm sure I
Not
would have
perception.
gone up at least to her room and sort of said it. I don't want to shout all the way from the bottom, disturbing the neighbors even more.
So then, yes,
Yeah, I
of
would've-
course.
No, thank you. I'm still very clean from that prestidigitation.
Ah, yes, all good, all good. Wivy? Go find Wivy. Would you care for one? I'm
Is the
feeling
basement on fire yet?
I'm feeling like a father figure at the moment.
It's smoldering.
It's smoldering. It's just smoke. Open the door. What? Don't go in there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'll brick up this.
Look, I'm happy for that, and then everything to get kicked off the next day. Prep it up. Give me some hit points back.
All right. So as the night,
I won't bug Eugene. I mean, not Eugene. I won't bug Emirate. He's asked to be left alone.
So as the night kind of rolls down, Eugene, you have never felt this form of cleanliness before. The smells and aromas that are coming off you is unfamiliar to you. You feel not quite yourself with this level of cleanliness. And after you are done, the water is pitch black.
So we can recycle this for washing the dishes, right?
No, that was what some of those other buckets of water were for. Don't worry. We've got this all sorted.
I just realized he's never smelt himself before with your description. He's only smelt muck.
So I'm going to have to go roll around a little bit to get my scent back.
He's actually now going to be able to smell the food he's cooked.
Yeah.
All right. Everett, in your 10 hours, do you get any form of rest in?
How many hours is it before the normal time we'd be going to take our rest?
So I'd say take you probably...
Well, it was about 5 p.m., I think, when he started that.
Yeah. So I'm going to say it would take you probably a good hour to set yourself up, to get like a table set up, some candles, pens, find a chair that's somewhat usable in this mansion, and kind of prep yourself up into your meticulous routine of studying and books laying out, stuff like that. So pushing more close to around, say, 6:30 when you actually start setting up to study.
Okay. I'll be going to bed around midnight probably, so I'll only get 3 spells in, so 6 hours of steady.
All right. So
So I'll
midnight.
learn Unseen Servant, Burning Hands, and False Light.
There we go. All right. Now we all wake up the following morning around what time?
Oh, I would say I like to be a productive member of society. Call it 7.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'd be sort of raising with the dawn. You know, the ending of the night.
See
So-
anything during the night?
Are you
Before I
staying
know-
up?
Because the place isn't haunted.
No, I was on the roof for a while.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. So I'm thinking I would have gone to bed about 2 or 3. I'm a bit of a night owl. Oh, thank God.
So, during the night, towards the north end, you find a couple sneaking into one of the darkened corners of the actual alley and prop themselves up against one of the walls there and make acquaintances, shall we put it.
And that I would have gone to bed because that's awkward to listen in on.
As you
What rich neighborhood is this?
Was that all I heard, or?
No, as you kind of you stay for like a few seconds because it is dark around there. But like as you turn around to go, well, it's nothing really going on. 2 drunken thugs with their yahooing and that come up to them and you hear a somewhat muffled scream coming from one of the participants.
Do anything? Oh my God.
Hero time, go!
Can I
Batman
just
down there.
jump off the roof and like?
Alright, let's...
Roof, the roof's 4 stories up. I wouldn't be suggesting jumping off unless you've got Featherfall.
I do not have Featherfall, so...
Me either.
You know what? Because I'm a good teammate, I support you in whatever endeavor it is that you do.
You're fast
Line.
asleep in the basement, aren't you?
Yeah.
This.
It's easy to say jump when you're in the basement.
Yeah.
So... I'm going to say they're probably here.
Oh my God. Could I run across the roof, find a way down, and just shoot him?
There's
I
2
was
of
over
them.
here.
For
Let me
some
have a look.
reason, it does not want to... There we go. There's 2 of them.
100. What's the range on a bow? Where is my bow?
Monstrous.
320 feet. I can technically shoot at them.
Well, you can if you want.
That would be the You would be on the roof where Emmerich and I are actually standing, because that's the roof of our tower. Where you're currently standing is our neighbor.
I'm on the tower. I'm in the tower right now.
So okay,
No,
so
Yeah,
isn't
you're
that-
more there.
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You took that tower in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
I'd
who
be-
was the one who went in first? This dude here.
They kind of like approached at the same time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot one of them. Who's like, fuck those guys. Let's
Alright.
see. Short bow.
I should actually see if it hits. 9. It does not. It swings kind of widely over their heads.
Does it at least scare them and make them scatter?
do they even notice?
That's the big thing.
Because I'll keep shooting as long as they keep harassing that poor couple.
One kind of like notices the arrow kind of embedded into the wall of this house above them, and turns around and sees you standing up against this moonlight on top of this old manor.
I'm gonna
That
take
is really a Batman moment.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to yell out, "Fuck off! Neighborhood watch! Get out of the neighborhood!"
The other guy, like, they both turn, like, the other guy turns around now, both staring at you, and are like, start legging it down this way.
Good. I'm gonna make another shot to scare them. They'd better keep fucking running.
Alright, make your last shot.
Yeah. I warned you! And I take another shot.
17 hits, roll damage. Three. You hear this, like as he kind of ducks around the corner, you just hear this massive, like, painful scream as one gets, like, pegged in the leg as he runs off.
Excellent. Is the couple okay? Do they sound okay?
The couple kind of like look up to the rooftop where you're standing, and are like, turn to each other, turn back around to you, and they run off in the opposite direction towards the north entrance up there.
Cool. Woo.
Time to pose against the moonlight. Go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like that to the kids as they run off. All right.
Stay in school, public fornicators. I've got your back.
Remember to use protection, kids. Keep a condom in one pouch and a dagger in the other in case someone tries to mug you.
Don't be a fool. Wrap
So
your
you
tool.
need in Waterdeep, a condom in one pouch and a dagger in the other.
And the guys go, yeah, I got 2 daggers now. One's a little blunt.
Out of curiosity, did anybody inside the house hear that little exchange as I scream out from the rooftop? Fuck off.
Perception was a nat 1. I'm gonna say no.
Perception, eh? Where is it?
I very possibly could have, because I'm on the 4th floor in the tower.
Dean,
I'm not even gonna bother rolling.
Dean, as you kind of like lay down your head and your eyes start to kind of close, you hear this, "Fuck off, neighborhood watch."
And it's like, oh god, what has she done this time?
Maybe I didn't hear it.
Everett is too consumed by his book, and Eugene kind of in his midst of rediscovering who he truly is, yeah, you hear this, "Fuck off, neighborhood watch."
I'm like, this is such a nice neighborhood. We'll be safe here.
Goes back to his hamster ball of broken furniture and
That's right.
later.
I'm getting a nice musty smell to me now.
No, do you know what?
Like off that bath, right?
This saloon, I sorry, all those years of all those pranks against Dean. I know it's my comeuppance now. I really do apologize. Please forgive me, and I'll just pray for a couple of hours.
Oh god, why do you give me your hardest battles?
Give me your strength and wisdom.
All right, so next morning, dawn breaks. Dean, you're awake before anyone else.
Okay, so head downstairs, because I would have been in one of those master bedrooms because they weren't claimed and
Yeah.
probably had a half decent bed.
Oh,
Head
I
downstairs.
stayed in the basement.
Cautiously, and just make sure that nothing has come smashing through our lower windows, setting things ablaze, or there's a dead horse head, sort of, we warned you, sort of thing, or even the ghost, You know, so like,
No. So as you come downstairs, there appears to be a stack of stools, one upon another, all the way up to the ceiling.
all right, cool. The ghost is at least the studious one. Thank you for cleaning up the stools, spirit. We don't have any food in the kitchen. I'm betting.
Well, we do. We do.
Go in there, find the sort of leftover
Gazer.
what was it? Observer,
Gaze.
whatever it is.
Hmm.
We
Gaze.
definitely don't have any food in our pantry. Awesome. I think it's time to sort of go and get some food. So I'll probably even notice that the front door is probably not even being locked. So like,
No, the front door's not even really there, to be honest.
there. So like, it's
took it.
it's Emirates' new shield. It's Eugene's new shield. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just sort of like head down to try and find a general store to get some supplies.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
I know I've got some rations, but the others probably aren't that practical.
so as you leave the alley through the south entrance, you see a arrow that is embedded into one of the houses there, and a small patch of blood leading out from the south.
Not gonna touch it. Don't want to leave my fingerprints. I don't even know if forensic science actually exists around here. Actually, no, I recognize that arrow, don't I? So, yoink. Take it with me.
That is above my pay grade.
Yeah, so what are we looking for in particular at like the markets in terms of food and
Just-
stuff like that?
Yeah, just some sort of, your general sort of, your dried meats, bacon, sort of some cheese.
Are
sort
you
of,
buying for everyone for the day, or
Entry staples.
Yep, I'm gonna buy our breakfast being for everyone, so 5 people's breakfast, and probably lunch as well. So
okay?
Man, you coming back with like a McMuffin for me? You're a fucking doll.
So,
I don't think they've got McMuffins. It's like McDonald's doesn't exist here. That's trademarked as well. It's McDragons.
So, yeah, so there's like bakers and stuff like that lying around. There's butcher shops. We kind of go for like more of like a modest kind of meal, or we going for something a little bit lower down?
Yeah, let's just go modest for the time being.
Yeah, so
I'm sure I could go lower down for Eugene. He's sort of like he's okay with just some gristly sausage.
So in all total is the meats, some bread, some cheese, and all that. You're looking at about 3 silver per person.
Right.
For each
So,
meal.
5, 15.
So 30 silver.
30 silver for... Yep, alright,
Yep.
cool. So I can take that out of my coffer. No, I can't, that's too much. Oh, 30 silver would be...
3 gold.
3 gold.
Yeah.
So, okay, 3 gold, done.
3 gold. Anything to drink at all with anything like that?
White, please.
If you don't pick anything, we have to drink Eugene's bathwater.
Ah,
I was thinking there's a well around the corner. So, yeah, I'll get a bottle of wine.
Yeah, so you're looking like a nice...
I'll throw in an extra.
Yeah, so...
I'll throw in an extra gold for drinks.
Gold
So
drinks,
whatever
yeah.
that gets me.
Yeah, so a few cheap bottles of wine and some fresh juice and stuff like that.
I love getting tanked for breakfast.
Seems to be a theme for everyone, isn't it?
Right. Now, when I
Right?
when I visited the kitchen, other than the pot that Eugene was using for goblet stew, did we have any other kitchen utensils?
There's like an old frying pan there. Again, cast iron, indestructible. The ranges, again, iron, indestructible. But yeah, there's no actual like utensils or anything like that lying around. A good look,
Alright.
you might find like a spoon here, a fork there, but like not a complete set for everything.
Alright, so I've got my own mess kit, but that's fine for me, but I'll go and just get a couple of mess kits and some spatulas and tools, just kitchen wares as well. So
I think a mess kit.
should give us the idea of how much that might cost, sort of thing.
Funny enough, player's handbook. Oh, here it is. There it is. So a mess kit is 2 silver.
Yeah. So if I put in another 2 gold, theoretically that should get us enough utensils.
Yeah, that'll get you some pots,
and stuff like
plates,
that. Alright.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Cool. So I'll do that. Another 2 gold out of my inventory. And yep. So we've now got cooking utensils, eating utensils.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, you got enough for like the 5 of you.
All right. And then I'll take it back to the manor, and I'll cook up a bacon and egg breakfast for everyone.
No worries.
Ooh.
As you leave the little marketplace area there, there are guards kind of standing at post around this little intersection, like blocking it off from passers-buyers.
Intersection. Which intersection?
Just
Anything-
leading into the market area. Just one of the many.
So like, okay. Yep, I'm not curious enough. Keep going. I've got what I needed. I'm being the responsible one, and it's really driving me nuts.
All right. The next to awake is Eugene.
All right, I'll head on downstairs. Is Dean still out?
Dean is... Yeah, Dean's just out.
All right. Well, I'll set about reheating my eye on a stick for everybody for breakfast.
It smells terrible. And as
You're gonna
the
love
stench billows down to the basement, Livy, you awake.
Mother of God.
It smells like someone's cooking up some gym socks.
Well, let's go up there into the, crawl out of the basement behind the bar. Eugene, why did you stack the stools?
What? I thought they were always like that. I didn't do that.
This is the most casual response to a potential haunting ever.
Well, no.
You've all had casual responses to the haunting.
We've got an
Look,
enchanted
guys,
manor.
I've done nothing to our
I
building.
didn't believe that this was a haunting, but you know what? Right now, no, this is a haunting. I need a young priest and an old priest. Okay, I'm not doing this shit.
Especially with that god-awful smell that woke you up.
Yeah. Okay, this is. I haven't got time to deal with this. I'm trying to organize a gang war.
I think the eye on a stick's going to be even better after it's been reheated.
It's always better the second day.
And as the stench continues to waft upwards, Elvilda not quite getting a really good night's rest since it's about 7:30 now. You wake to this putrid smell coming through.
Oh my goodness, that must be somebody's burning something. And I get up and I grab Henry and I run downstairs because I'm convinced someone is burning rubber or some sort of fabric or toxic substance.
But you didn't open your man-made chimney. The fire
Oh,
hazard.
yeah.
Oh,
I
do
run
you
back
think
up
it's
and I
me?
open the skylight.
Doesn't seem
Well,
to
the
work.
fire's not in my room. Obviously, I need to install more skylights.
And
When in
with
doubt,
the
install more skylights.
and with the abrupt running down 4 flights of stairs, Everett, you awake to smells of shit.
He's done sugarcoating it for us.
Our privy has been backed up.
Door, like leads up to my to this turret peak, and I'll like crack open a couple of the windows, and I'll like light a little incense stick, and then I'll just do my morning rituals and preparations.
That's right. New day.
Yep.
I've got
oh, speaking of, do I get my health back finally?
Yeah, after a long rest, why not?
Yeah, I've been operating on heart wounds for a long time.
Yeah, with the windows open, a gentle breeze wafts the smell away.
Oh, windows. Why did none of us think of that?
By this moment, Dean, you arrive to the smell of shit. Again, just absolutely god-awful crap.
I knew I should have thrown that out before I left.
And I would have thought you would just go hungry in the night.
Yeah, never that hungry.
Dean, you're here. That's good. As soon as Everett comes down, I'll have breakfast ready.
Yeah, no, you won't. You're going to throw that in the bin. I cast command on him. No, I don't. Tempted, but no, I don't. I've got to save my spell spots. It's like, I've gone and gotten us breakfast. A proper breakfast, not leftovers.
Oh, okay. I'll hang it up in the chimney to dry out. We can eat it as hardtack later.
No, I've got an even better place for it. It's called a rubbish bin. It's out the back. It feeds those less fortunate than ourselves, kind of like what you used to be like.
Yes, okay. All right, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sorry, Eugene, put it in the buffet.
In the buffet.
This has opened. Day old great gazer.
As
Yeah,
Vilda
I'll take
comes
it.
downstairs, she's just gonna say, "What? Who set something on fire?"
And I am going
stools.
I'm hoping I can do this. I'm going to use thaumaturgy to create a wind to blow the smell out of the place.
What, into the old lady's house?
Oh, just up into the sky and stuff like that. You know, so like trying not to sort of annoy them.
Dermatology.
Thermatology. I'm hoping I can do it that way. You can create instantaneous sounds. No, not that one. You can unlock windows. Alright, okay, so I can fling open all the windows and doors. That's one thing. I can make flames. I can enhance my voice. I can create tremors in the ground. No, I can't create wind.
As you open up all the windows that, well, what we can call windows that is left there. It does help with the smell a little bit.
Okay,
I'll take it outside and leave it for the less fortunate.
Oops,
that's right. You're one of the has people now.
That's right.
No, can't do that.
Question, who was bored enough to stack the chairs? Say hi.
Just the ghost, don't worry about it. As I'm starting to prepare a real breakfast, I'm getting the bacon and eggs going and cutting up some bread, making some toast.
The ghost can come when I'm done eating.
Alvilda, did you join the neighborhood watch? I heard you last night.
Can I speaking of, this is yours, and hand back the arrow from the kitchen.
Arrow, thank you.
I mended it too.
Thank you. If you happen to find one embedded in somebody's shoulder...
Yes, I saw the blood trail. Great way to make friends with people, by the way, especially our sleeping neighbors. shouting
Well, to
like
be
that.
fair, two of those sleeping neighbors decided to have sex in an alleyway, and I was going to go to bed and leave them to their privacy until these two ruffians attacked them. So, what was I supposed to do? This neighborhood is much more dangerous than you'd think.
Okay, I
It's
just want to
called,
put it on record right now. The last
Cool.
2 days I've fallen asleep. That means weird shit has gone down. The first time you fought mind flayers in the sewer and punched it in its testicles, and the second day we've had people banging outside. Someone's joined the neighborhood watch, and now we're shooting crossbows at the neighbors.
Yes, it's called calling the watch. Everyone used to do it to me every time I sort of made huge bang noises like that.
Which is useless. They wouldn't have gotten there on time. Besides,
They're
if
too
I
itchy.
automate something, well, then that would mean none of us would have to stay awake at all in the evenings. But the neighborhood watch was just came out of my mouth. I don't know if I'm actually part of a watch. I just wanted to scare these two idiots.
Anyway, here's breakfast. Well done. Congratulations. Yes, yes. Here we go. Let's all eat. Don't worry, the cutlery's clean. I bought it just today. It's not something Eugene has even looked at yet. Okay, cool. Nice, lovely dinner. Let's say our prayers. Thank you very much. May the light be with you. Dig in 2468. Bogging, don't wait.
Where are you?
And I know the gods
I'm a
of
very
Swords
practical cleric.
All right, I'm gonna
Just
eat the
tired,
food.
but I'd like to subscribe to your God's newsletter.
I shall happily bring you to the light next time. Temples meet every night. It's like, you know, new moon, full moon.
realize
Actually,
that
every phase of the moon. It's all
if
holy.
you ask me to join Saloon's ranks, you're encouraging me to be a part of the neighborhood watch.
Elvira,
All night.
Elvilda, as
Yes.
you start tuckering into your plate, it moves away from you.
Oh, that's
Okay, and
very
at this
clever.
point, I prepared to detect evil.
I'm gonna pull that
Did the
plate.
Did the plate come in my direction? Because I'll happily tuck into it if it ends up in front of me.
It moves
Doesn't
slightly
even
away.
question it. It's just nice.
So I've just linked what detect evil does. So it's for the duration. I know if there's aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
Well, I already took the gazer corpse outside, so the aberration's gone.
Thank God.
Well, there is a there is a oh, this is actually interesting.
So I'll just mark that spell slot off, by the way.
What's the distance on
It's
that
my
one?
Oh, it's
I think it's within 30 feet.
30 foot.
within 30 feet, so essentially
Yeah,
the
that's
whole...
why I was waiting for a haunting to happen before I cast it. So I just saw the plate move, so it's like time to do it.
Is that why you bought the bacon? Is it spirit bacon?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure the good homely smells would invigorate us as well as maybe bring out a cheeky little prankster. I'm used to
Fucking
pranksters.
ghost swine. Even when it was Eugene, I knew it was ghost swine.
Ghost swine.
Actually,
See, I think Eugene's cooking the ghost lights because it thought it might scare us off.
there we are.
Took my plate.
Yeah.
Dawned on you, like, hey.
Yeah, you do detect something there.
All right. And I probably can't see it with detect magic.
Yeah,
It only
with
sort of
detect...
says that I can see. I can only
So we're doing
for the
detect...
duration. You know if it's there.
Yeah, so you're doing detect evil and good, right?
Yeah, so I know where it's located if it's one of those things. If it's not a undead, but you just said it was.
Yeah. So you locate it easy enough because
Also know if the place or object within 30 feet of you has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Oh shit, that's useful.
Yeah, that might be useful in finding out what is
If
keeping
Volo
it
just
here.
sold us a desecrated piece of land.
nah.
Yeah, no,
So
you
you
found a
guys
place
are
I
all
summon demons at, yeah.
There you go. It is
Ah,
Never getting that bow back.
great. Okay, there it is. It looks kind of scary. So yeah, we're probably all around that table.
Yep.
And so like I'll turn to it and saying, ah, there you are. Would you care to corporalize yourself and we can discuss things?
It floats there and stares at you.
Would you
So is
like
this visible to
to...
all of us or just him?
Well, he knows of its location. He knows where it is, I guess. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm just
actually-
talking.
Okay.
Doesn't actually appear in front of him, so you know where it is. But
No, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, you know.
I am freezing in the spot.
Yeah. So Dean
Did
is
you-
literally just talking to the wall right now.
I'm gonna
So,
look
like-
at the wall and look at Dean. Was there something in this bacon?
It's called pork. Would you like us to assist you in moving on to the afterlife? Do
No,
you
thanks.
have
I
unfinished
like-
business you want us to assist with? We are more than happy to help. We are adventurers.
Again.
I fall down, and I'm going to the basement.
Once I finish up with my
Even the
date
cat's
morning
bugged out.
stuff, I'll send a message down to Alvilda. So I know generally where she is. Is Eugene's cooking gone? Is it safe to come downstairs?
Oh, and I just sort of the thoughts kind of just tumble out and go, the cooking is gone, and we have lovely bacon and eggs that Dean made, and apparently, there's something that Dean's talking to that we can't see, and it tried to steal my bacon. So you might actually need to come downstairs.
Well, that does sound interesting. I'll write down.
I'm still calmly eating my food as well, waiting for this ghost to reply if it can. It's like, can you indicate if you can even understand me?
You see the letters YES on the dust in the window.
Ah, excellent. And you would like us to assist you in moving on to a better life? Your reincarnation? Your heaven?
In the windows, you see seems that says it says fix or be gone.
Oh, we will indeed be fixing this manor. I'm assuming you mean the manor, or is there some unfinished business of yours that you wish us to be fixing? You can reply 1 to the first and 2 to the second.
As you say that, the presence of him being there disappears.
He's moved away from me. Do I know which direction he moved to?
He kind of like went upwards through the building.
Alright, well, I'll grab my plate and go for a walk. Actually, I might just, slap everything together into a sandwich and take it with me.
I'll get like to the ground floor, and I look like I just like ran. I don't run. Robert does not run. But there was a ghost.
No, bacon and eggs. Enjoy.
Oh, that too.
Oh yes, this place is haunted. I told you guys yesterday. It seems that it wants us to fix something. I'm just going to find out.
Okay.
So,
I'm
as
Okay.
dealing with any goddamn haunting. I got a gang water plan.
Is the ghost
Don't
still
burn
here?
the basement.
Can't
Sorry?
promise that.
Is the spirit still here?
Oh yes,
Well,
I'm
like,
just following it.
oh, okay. I don't know. I just had some questions I'd like to ask it, but
Well, if you wish to join me, but your breakfast is getting cold.
oh
Oh my god, I'm sounding like the dean. Saloon, what have you done to me?
It's okay.
This should
Everett,
be
I
a
can take care of
this
your
should be an
breakfast for you.
awesome prank.
I can warm it with magic very
Where's-
easily, actually.
I need mage hand, and I can hold my sandwich for me.
So as
And also
you walk around the whole manor trying to search for it, you cannot find the presence of it
All right.
being there.
Did I find any consecrated or desecrated ground as well?
No.
Especially desecrated is what I was looking for. I will barge into the basement just to check it. Wibby, let me in. I just need to see that this place isn't haunted. In your basement. Come on,
There's
let
no
me in.
hauntings, only Wivy.
Sure. Just let me
There
in.
is no Wivy, only
Let
Zor.
me.
Dad.
Are you the gatekeeper?
All right, well, don't touch my broken boxes.
And down there's like little splinters of like looks like army soldiers that Wivy has carved out as he
It's kind of
plans his
exactly what I figured myself doing, trying to plot out this gang war.
An army of splinters all lined up in a row.
You come down there, he's wearing like a meat helmet with like a 1 star, and he's got the riding crop underneath his arm.
Don't touch that one, he's the sergeant.
Alright, if the basement is not desecrated, then it's all like, okay. By the way, the ghost is gone, so you can come up and finish your breakfast.
Oh, the ghost is
And
gone.
discuss whatever it is that you wish us to do next.
That's terribly disappointing. But
I'm
are you
sure-
I'm pretty happy about it not being here.
I'm also pretty sure that, this exploring the whole manor would have taken up my 10 minutes, so that's that spell done.
Look, it was useful. They want us to fix things. I'm going to stop breaking the boxes.
Yeah.
We'll buy new boxes.
So everyone probably was there when I had the conversation and saw the writing on the window, so to say.
Yeah.
Everyone can come up with their own conclusion, but I'm assuming it means fix this house.
I
So
probably missed that part.
Yeah,
yeah, you
Everett
did.
wasn't.
So fill in Emirate on, I think the ghost wishes us to repair this house. It obviously
Okay.
has some sentimental value, maybe some unfinished business, and it will most likely move on once we do, and most likely leave us alone if we do it. Therefore, I think our endeavors should be going into repairing it, not making nests, not destroying boxes, and not ripping up the roof. Fixing. Got it?
I did fix the roof.
Repair.
Have you seen the skylight? It looks amazing.
Excellent. It's fixed then.
Yes.
But let's make improvements is also a good thing. But we're fixing, not destroying. Got it? Destroy. No. Bad. Well, my god, I'm turning into the Dean. I'm having a conflict here.
Where's this on our list of priorities?
Oh, number 1, isn't it?
I think
Well, we
Wivy
can
might
go
have something
through
to
some
say about that.
games.
Let's see. One day. We got 6 days left.
Actually, you're correct. We need to make money to afford the fixing of this location. Wivy, you had a job for us. How much does it pay?
All right. So payment is, not dying.
Well, that is a good start. I'm pretty sure that's not going to help us get this place fixed.
No, but it helps us. Well, it helps for the first part of getting things fixed, which is, being alive to wield a hammer.
Let
Maybe
me
these gang
ask,
people-
why are we going to die if we don't do this particular job?
So, well, Xanathar, sorry, not Xanathar, the Zentarum have taken notice of us from what's gone on. And basically, after the encounter with the paintings, if we don't stop some of Xanathar's operations within the farm district, well, that's it for us.
I doubt that. These thugs could easily sort of, turn onto us if they think we know too much already anyway. If they've
Well, then we'd already
obviously
be
had
dead.
if they've approached you before we had even done anything, they've had their eye on us long before we annoyed them.
Oh, they approached me after you ripped my heart out of my chest.
Yeah, which was us tracking down Flume. Which
Yeah. Remember the warehouse with the painting and the shoes?
which was obviously getting busted already, and they'd already sort of killed everyone there, except for the sort of the Kenku that we got.
No,
caught.
they were killed. They were killed, and we were seen leaving with Floon afterwards.
Regardless, it does seem a little convenient. Regardless, I'm okay with doing work for them. I'm sure there'll be loot on their corpses and such and stuff that we can sell. I just don't
I'm sure there'll be
feel-
like other money we can get out of it, but the most important part is, hey, stay alive here, bring the connections, bring in future work and future gold.
Yeah, I don't feel like that is a good deal. I feel like
A
we'll be
good
under
deal is
their
not dying.
thumb. No, not dying is a good thing, but we could have easily gotten out of that without having to make some kind of deal with them. You seem
I
to
don't
have
think so.
made us under their thumb.
With the choices I was presented, it was do this or die.
You were not very convincing then when you talked with them, obviously, because you went in. That's not a good start.
No, and I will thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh, it was one of my finest artworks. I really did appreciate that one. I hope you really appreciated that one. Regardless,
I think that's something to consider then. Your actions have directly resulted us in working for the Black Network.
I was trying to dodge out of that one. No, your actions have got us in with the Black Network. Like I
Point
said,
is, we're here now.
the point is we're also going to do it, and I'm okay with that. It's more a case of the next time someone comes to you with deals, keep your mouth shut.
You and I both know that I can't promise that.
Yeah, I know that's a problem. It's a
need to
problem
find
with this
some respectable work.
entire group. Emirate, can you please teach these wonderful people how to be as quiet as a mouse like you? I love how you just don't say very much at all. It's brilliant. Your squirrel makes more noise than you. I love it. Okay, Field Ward. Jesus.
So what we're going to need to do here, since, well, look, the contact that I had involving the half-orc, that was on the other side of things.
Okay, whose side are we on? Other than
We're
ours.
on the side that doesn't kill us.
So ours. So
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Well, at this stage, we are doing... we're working for the Zentarum
No.
to do
What are we doing?
Xanathar's thing, keeping the low key. What we need to do is go find out where Xanathar's operation is in the farm district. And I need you guys to go and find that out while I make appearances with Xanathar's side of things so they don't suspect us.
This is a great plan. Let's go. Can I have some bacon to take with me?
Of course you can. This seems awfully convoluted.
Yeah.
What have you gotten us into? Why are we playing both sides? Actually, no,
Just
that
don't
doesn't
have
matter.
enough.
Both sides have loot. I've got to remember. We need money to fix this house. This house is
Yeah.
important to us now.
Think
It
about
is
it this
ours.
way then. If we can pull this off, how much money we'll be able to, tear down the whole house and rebuild it out of gold's bars.
No, that's
You do realize, Wivy, that the more your mouth flaps, the more I really don't want to listen to you. So let's just think about where in the field ward we need to actually go.
Let's
All
go
I
to the
know is that
field
it's
ward.
somewhere over that direction. They've got a farm or an orchard or something. We just got to
Keep
find out
eyes-
which one it is. That's the first step. Figuring out where it is while I keep appearances up on the other side of town to keep us
for
out
the
of town.
guys with the wheel tattoos, and then we'll follow them to where they're going.
You know,
See, I feel like we
I don't
will
think you
need
wanna be
you
seen
to
by them.
come with us, Wivy. You seem to speak their language, know their marks. You were the one who indirectly helped us find Flume last night the other night by showing us which was the right entrance. And if we had had you there, we probably would have even avoided the geyser. I think we need you to come with us.
Still don't know what that is. See, unfortunately though, I can't go there because both head honchos know my face.
Hold on.
Maybe if
So-
you put your wig on.
So this is out of character. You only had a meeting with one of them though, didn't you?
Yeah, but Jimmy Benston was my contact on the other side of things. He knows who I am. I haven't actually
Oh.
met with him in game yet though, but that was backstory.
Well, you did
Yeah.
meet. You met Jimmy Benston, and he said he.
Sorry, briefly. That's
Yeah.
right. I met him briefly during the
but
fight.
he was like a
yeah.
nobody.
He's just the guy that I'm going through. I'm still saying head honcho for right now. These are the boss contacts that I'm going through.
Okay, cool. So it's just
Which
for
is,
my
let's see,
own
Jimmy
head.
Benson
I'm
and Powerful
thinking.
Star Song.
I'm thinking. It's like, no, you haven't met everyone. Why are you playing both sides? That's just going on in my head, player wise.
No, I get you.
Character wise, I'm making an insight roll on you.
Yeah,
want-
no, go for
because-
it. I
Because
have
you
met them both.
you believe that you've met the head honcho, but has the head honcho really sort of
I don't mean
got
head
his
honcho
eye
in a
on
literal
us.
sense. I just mean in terms of a boss.
Anyway, let's see what you really 16. Okay.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
message
I-
you.
All right.
I was gonna say, I stand by it. That's truth right there.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna message the both of you because I think somewhere along the lines, well, I actually believe Wivy in the fact that he thinks he's a somebody.
Yeah, he's my contact. He's my party planner.
Yeah.
In that operation, that makes him head honcho.
But
I hate to interrupt, but I have an idea. If it turns out that the place we're looking for is an orchard, then that might give us a way to make contact. I mean, we are trying to fix a tavern. Perhaps we can pose as buyers.
With what?
Well, we can
I
pretend.
think so. Yeah, we'd have to have more. We'd have to have more going.
I mean, just
Let's
as a
just go
first
see what it
step,
is
we could
first.
perhaps make some inquiries to the orchards and see if there's anything suspicious. The disguise would be we've bought Troll Skull Manor and we're looking to turn it back into a tavern, and we're looking for a supplier for wine and what have you.
I mean, you can, but then I definitely can't be around for it.
Well, if you're meant to be over the other side of town, playing as the other side, I mean, you wouldn't really be with us unless we disguise you. Does anyone have a disguise kit?
Okay, so I just want to understand. You're sending us to the field ward, right? The field ward is not the farmlands.
I thought it was the farm ward.
yeah.
Are we going to the farmlands?
Alright, so give me 2 ticks. I'm gonna bring up the page here.
Double check my thing.
Yeah, because I thought I recall from the conversation that you did have.
Sorry, I
with
think I've been
people.
using them interchangeably. Now I've just got to
Yeah,
check my
yeah.
thing.
And
That's my
it's
bad.
okay. I got the C ward and the dock ward confused first off, so I just want to make sure we're talking about the right place, because if we're talking about the field ward, which is a very
I've got the message field ward. Yeah,
Yeah.
field ward is what I've got in my notes.
yeah, so the
So it's in
field
the
wards,
field
from what I remember of Volos and looking at the map, is pretty much the slums.
Oh. Oh,
Well,
scrap
we're looking
that
for some
one.
operation there.
Yeah, so there won't be orchards, there won't be sort of good farmland and stuff like that. That's just outside of that sort of ward.
I think the key is to go there and see what it is before we make a plan about how we're going to.
Yeah, like I don't
Hmm.
know what we're doing. I know there's some operation there, and I need you guys to do the legwork and inquiries for it because I can't be seen near it.
Well, I disagree with you not being needed to be there and seen and such like that. I think we would really need your expertise in finding the Black Network. After all, you have ins with them. If you are not there with us, we will not get very far, or we would probably get into trouble.
Well, no,
What
that's
we
so what
can
I'm
do
saying is
with
I don't
you-
want you guys
Fine.
talking to them. I don't want you guys talking to them or anything like that. This is purely research methods of how to find out where or what the operation could possibly be. So
We could always
bars,
disguise you.
hobos, general searches in that kind of area, but I definitely don't need anyone talking to them. That's the last thing we want.
So what exactly do we say if we went
think-
there and we're saying, "Hey, are the Zentrum here?" Word's going to get around pretty
alright,
quickly.
maybe I've gotten the wrong people for the job.
Well,
Yeah.
we
Just gotta look for the
that's what I'm
tattoos.
saying. We don't know what to ask in the right way to get the street people, the Black Network, on the right side. You've got that in. You've got that
Well, no.
knowledge.
Can't be going through the Black Networks. I can't be going through any of these. It has to be entirely outside of both gangs to find this information.
You realize that that's going to be near impossible then.
It's going to be tough.
I
Do
think
you
we'll be fine.
talking to people
Let's go.
still?
It might not
Sorry,
be
what was
as
that?
hard as we
I don't
think.
know.
If we can
Do you-
find somebody who's trading with the Black Network, maybe they could give us some information.
Once
That's a
again,
good
we've
idea.
got to know them, and we've got to mention the name. How
Not
we can know it.
necessarily. I mean, if we do even just some surface research on the Zentarum, perhaps we could get an idea of the kind of clientele they like to have on their books. Perhaps wealthy store owners or the like.
I thought we were looking for the Xanathar.
This one's for Xanathar. Yeah.
But either or. They all have their favored places, favorite ways of doing business.
So we are currently on the side of the Zentarum, trying to fight Xanathar. Got to find out where that operation is, though. But due to contacts on the other side of things, cannot be seen talking to them.
But you don't want us talking to them anyway,
No,
Yeah.
so therefore
No,
you
that's a
can
bad
join
idea.
us.
Yeah.
no, but I
I'm
can't be seen
decent-
anywhere around that kind of operation, searching for those kind of
But
things.
we're
That's
not-
what I can't be seen.
But we're not asking for them. We're not searching for them. We're just looking around the area, seeing what's going on, and you can be there.
Hobos, anything like that, but I can't be in that area.
Why?
Because that's the area that I can't be seen anywhere near scouting anything that could possibly be an attack that we're planning later on. Because
But we're not-
I've also got the in on that side.
But we can't
Why-
ask
why
about
can
any
we
of
be
that
in
sort of
that
stuff,
area,
therefore
but
we
not
can't
be?
scout it.
You can, but not to them directly. Like you can't ask party X about X, but you can ask person Y about X.
But if we ask person Y about X, person X is going to find out about X.
They may,
Because
they may
as
not.
soon as we start mentioning it to hobos and their contacts networks around there, it's going to get around. Ask Eugene.
I'm really hoping
sure
that your
he's-
direct method isn't just, hey, you know the Zentarum? Have you heard of that horrible gang? Where do they cook their meth? By the
Yeah,
way,
no,
don't
that is
tell them.
exactly my direct method, but that's
Okay,
why I'm
that's bad
confused.
method.
That's why we need you.
Eugene's going to lean into Alvila to go, these guys look like they're going to be here for a while. Maybe we should just go and start looking.
I think so.
my-
We're going to have to sneak out though. Dean seems to have eyes in the back of his head.
What was that, Everett?
I
my-
started
my
sidling towards the
concern-
door.
That's because I had to, just to keep an eye out for the dean and all the other sort of troublemakers. Get back
Hang
here,
on.
Eugene.
Hang on, Everett, what were you saying?
My concern is I'm decent at finding information. I'm
Mhm.
not decent at blending in,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's not a nicer part of town.
You're good at research with books, yeah?
Yes.
Maybe there'd be enough ledgers to come around, find through, maybe enough papers so you could connect something that way.
Maybe. I can see what I can find.
Newspapers. There's enough of them going around about current events. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, there's a few events linking something around. If anyone could be tracking it down on a paper trail, that'd be good.
Okay. As long as I
Speaking
don't
of-
have to do any talking.
Speaking of incidences, there was a whole lot more guards around the marketplace yesterday afternoon and this morning.
Eugene, don't go to the marketplace.
I heard there was daylight robberies going on there.
I already sold off 2 of those piles, so
As this has been said, Elvilda, you trip over the stack of stools.
Head.
And,
Ow, my shin!
and Twack, you also do the exact same thing. But you trip over Elvilda.
Oops. I was just coming over here to help Alvilda up.
And see, Wivy, you think these people are going to do some surreptitious investigations. I know I'm terrible at stealth.
You don't need to do stealth. I don't know how else to explain this.
At this point, I'm just gonna make a break for the door.
I think I'm gonna have a mental
Gee,
breakdown
No!
as an action.
Just
All right.
come with us, Wibby.
I'll go look for some ledgers.
All right, that's
But-
one half there.
No, let's not split the party.
No, his is newspapers and paper research. That's fine.
Give me 2 hours though. I'm going to learn a spell that might aid me in disguising myself.
All right, easy done.
Okay.
Well,
The other option I have is much more bold and puts us on the map.
So I'm learning disguise self now.
Oh, that's good.
so
Nice.
I think we'll leave it there for tonight because it is now 11 o'clock.
Oh,
Man,
Jesus.
time flies.
When did that happen?
Mm.
Yeah. Sorry. I waffled
Right.
too much.
Random
You're
party.
fine.
It's no problem.
And I think you guys should have a bit of a chat. I need to message Dean about Wivy's little mix-up, and then I'm gonna probably message Wivy about his little mix-up as well. And try to sort this mess out. But apart from that, we're probably going to start off next episode with Alvilda and Eugene running off to the field ward.
Yeah, we're
Everett,
out of there.
Everett going to some sort of library.
After doing another scribing of a scroll by the looks of it, spell, I mean.
And we'll probably come back to Dean and Wivy feel it.
Arguing over the table.
Arguing over the table. But thank you for those that did follow us tonight. I think we got a few people that
Hey,
joined
thank
in.
you.
Yay, welcome.
I did it. Did it. I did. That's one. And then Brave Mage 05 just followed as well. So thank you very much for all that. Much appreciated. If you did miss out on watching this on YouTube, it'll be uploaded Monday. Otherwise, you can check it out on the Twitch VODs. It's only there for 7 days, but hey, it's still on YouTube no matter what else. Apart from that, Discord, Twitter, all that fun stuff. I've got so much stuff to write this week. It's going to be so much fun, I think. And I mean, I did write Dean's little thing in like 5 minutes flat, so I was happy with that. But other than that, yeah.
Tune in next week. It's going to be amazing.
I foresee a PC death.
Nice.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
we
Emmerich,
do
you shouldn't have
die.
gone off by yourself.
If we do die, can we come back as Henry, as a Warforged?
Oh my god, that would be amazing. The two of us sort of fused our essence with Henry.
Playing the one PC there.
That'd be amazing.
possibly.
Just like take turns, 1 week on, 1 week off.
Also, I have marked. I've made stuff visible on the actual overall map as well, so you should be able to see Troll Skull Manor, Alley,
Oh, yes.
the House of the Moon, and where the Yarning Portal is. I actually didn't realize these labels were on the GM label, so you get to see it all now, where everything is. And then as you
Okay.
discover more, I will tick it all off.
Nice.
Sounds good.
But very interesting episode tonight. We've discovered a little bit more about ourselves.
I'm just
Discovered some
excited
exciting
I
new
got to
smells.
enact what is hopefully the first step of Alvilda's long-term goal of starting her own home security company.
Oh yeah. Just FYI, you might have pissed off more neighbors.
Well, all I can say is, do you want a band of ruffians running around, roughing up your neighbors in the street? That's all I'm gonna say, because you know what? Everyone's gonna be like, those two people, they were young and irresponsible. It could be you. You could be going outside to like empty the trash, and then these guys come up and are like, give me your money or I'll gut you. And with Alvilda's home security system, a crossbow pops up out of your roof, shoots the guy in the neck, and then bam, you're saved.
I,
Wasn't
Imagine all
it-
four of them were perverts in on a roleplay, and you just fucked it right up.
Maybe the bandits were the
Wasn't-
neighbors.
Wasn't it extremely disturbing that crazy woman who ran past the street screaming in the middle of the night? What is this neighborhood coming to?
I can't wait to see the news report.
I'm still amazed that after a long soak, a bath, the next morning Eugene smelled exactly the same as before the bath.
It took one night.
I smell different now. I smell of slightly burnt gazer now.
which smells like shit.
Yeah.
It's a new version of shit.
Yes, rotting food smell.
Alright.
Oh, well, I think we'll leave it there for tonight. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to go straight to sleep. I'm got work tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's a bit like that tonight, isn't it? I'm pretty tired as well.
Oh, it's the weather down in Melbourne lately. It's just
Yeah.
hot and then just thunderstorm, hot, thunderstorm, and then just straight blissfully cold.
Been blissful, isn't it?
Oh, I was
I love
like,
the cold
I was like,
weather.
oh, it's gonna be sunny today. I won't wear my jacket and get outside, and it's just like this southerly cold wind. I'm like, oh god,
Why?
just sunny.
Yeah. It's also after 11, so I've got to shut up so the girls can sleep. So
Oh, we're going to leave it there anyway. So thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all had fun, and we'll catch you next Friday or Wednesday for the rerun. So have a good night, everyone.
Bye,
Take it easy.
everyone.
See
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and may the RNG gods be with you always. See ya.